YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. And what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. We also have a 5-point bulletin tonight. The 5-point bulletin, we're going to be talking about my detox tonight. And, we also have a poll. In the poll section, we are going to be talking about what should I drink for the days. Trump is water. And so a lot of water there. And we've been pushing for us. See there, Big Shot. Travel first. We've been pushing through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every day, looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of ourselves. New game is 5 press ups for 5 soldiers, 10 press ups for 10 soldiers. So let's see how that one goes. You know what I mean? At the Club Fillers Inc. We also on the bottom right hand corner, we have a super chat button. You can spread love on the super chat side of the game. Tonight we're spraying Gucci aftershave because we have a motto of smelling good, looking good, and being the best version of ourselves every single day, non-stop, pushing through. You know what I mean? And that's what we've been doing, you know? So we've been doing them things, man, just keeping it together, keeping positive and staying in our lane, man. You know what I mean? And keeping it together. And, done 3 live streams today, so I'm going to get some energy up, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? There you go. So we pumped it through at the Club Fillers Inc. We've been just pushing through, you know what I mean, and keeping it as positive as we can, staying in our lane, you know what I mean? And we've been just doing what we got to do, and that is working it out. So sometimes, in life, your body needs to have a rest. Your liver needs to have a rest, your body needs to have a rest. Like in Carlito's way, he said, you can't sprint all the way. You burn yourself out, you run out of gas, you run out of steam. So sometimes you gotta take a step back and detox yourself. You know what I mean? Just nearly got beaten up by Nana Plaza live streaming. She grabbed the camera. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. And that would happen in Nana Plaza. Nana Plaza is they're not going to be too happy you going around live streaming. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful. Yeah, so like I said, So every time in life, you got to learn to detox yourself, and you got to learn to you got to be able to detox yourself, and your body can only take so much before it starts breaking down. You know what I mean? So I'm a very health conscious person. Even though I've got weight on, I'm still a very health conscious person. So I think about my health a lot, and I've been working with my health. So I decided to do a 30-day challenge of detox with no shots, and like I said, let's see how it goes, man. You know what I mean? If we're on to a good thing, I might stick with it. I might stick with no drinking and pump it through like that. You know what I mean? You just have to take it one stage at a time. You know what I mean? There you go. So, so we've been pushing through, and we've been just giving it all we can. You know what I mean? And doing what we got to do. You know what I mean? If you have any questions, put it in the chat. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Probably going to live stream between 2 and 3 hours tonight. Depends, and then we're going to chop it up like that. You know what I mean? So if you're in the building, I must say that I put on the members, subscribers only. So when you put on the subscribers only, it calms it down a lot. So there's a lot less riffraff, a lot less rubbish around. So if you are in the background, you never said a comment before, say something in the chat. Get more involved with the chat. Say hello, say what's up, answer some questions, and let's get it together, man. You know what I mean? Bootleg in the building at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What is going on, bootleg? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So we've been on that one, and then we was live streaming earlier today. So yeah, man. Well, we're here, man. We're here. I have to just try, man. Try and do a detox, and right now I'm drinking lemon with ginger. So I sip on some lemon with ginger, and slowly but surely, we get it together. You did tell me about a bicycle, and I'm working. I think I will get a bicycle at some point. At some point, I will get a bicycle. That is something which I will work on. It's a good point. Bootleg, it's a good one. I'll work on it, man. That's something I'll definitely work on. You know what I mean? In the future. The lurkers will reveal when the gifted memberships come rolling in. Okay, gifted membership. Yeah, I mean that was a good little phase at one point where we had loads of gifted memberships, and it was a good little phase, and I introduced it to the genre. But it was a good little phase. I don't know. It's kind of, you know what I mean? Gazelles bikes are the best. Yeah, you know. When I was growing up, I was always into bikes. I was into BMXs and different kind of bikes. So I've always been into bikes. It's good. Anything was healthy, anything was good for the health. Keep your body moving and keep it pumping through. Use that, man. Without a doubt. You know what I mean? Okay. John's already tried that. Or the exercise. Yeah, John does an exercise stream. Exercise streams don't really do well. You know what I mean? Because you're moving around and you're trying to talk at the same time. I never really see them do well, but that guy who was the bike man inside Vietnam. He used to do quite good. The bike guy. There was a guy in Vietnam, and he does quite good. So it depends. It depends on how you. I suppose it depends on how you put the camera. Depends on how your crowd is. It depends. I suppose not for every day, but you can do it sometimes. Okay. Do you have a motorcycle license? I probably have because I've got an old license, so I can ride some sort of motorbike. But I mean, I got an old license. I had my license for a long time, man. So yeah, I probably have. I can ride one of them motorbikes, but I wouldn't ride. I don't want to ride a motorbike in the UK. I'm probably looking for a bicycle. Would be very good, man. Would be good. There's some good places to ride as well. There's if you're a rider, there's a good places to ride around in Boston. You know what I mean? Long trails, long places to ride. So yeah, man, that would be something that will help the weight drop off as well. Anything what can help the weight to just drop off and as fast as we can. We work with it, man. You know what I mean? If you have any ideas, put it in the chat. You know what I mean? We're out here on these YouTube streets. There you go. Big up to the old paper driving license. Yeah, I used to have the old paper driving license. I passed my test when I was 17. Yeah, so I've had my license for about bloody, I don't know, 34 years. 34 years of driving. And I had a car when I was 17 as well. So I've had a car from when I was 17. I passed my test when I was 17. And pretty much doing it like that, you know what I mean? Pretty much doing it like that. So, I've been, and I've always been, you see, guys, when I was younger, I've always been into cars. First, I was into BMXs, and then I've always into cars. And then where I grew up, everybody's into cars. So all the boys are into cars, and like there was competition. I don't know about competition now, but when I was younger, there was a lot of competition out there. Who was top boy? We used to call it. Who's top boy? And I claimed top boy for a good little while in my community. Top boy of having the top ride in the game, and I held a spot. First, I had this car called Renault 5 GT Turbo, and I had an electric blue one with kit on it and everything else, and it was just dynamic. It was just amazing, and I got it was just that was one of them. I remember when I was younger, a girl came up to the car and said, "Have you christened your car yet? Do you want me to christen it?" What I'm saying? You can't make it up. So, but I had I was top boy for a good little while from when I was younger. A lot of competition when I was younger, and cars was a massive thing. And, the cars game is this thing where when you have a nice car and you have a nice thing back in the day, it says a lot about you. It changes the dynamic of what you're about. It's not so effective now these days. Them days are gone now, but before it was more of a major thing. You know what I mean? It was like, and in my area, a lot of people had some nice cars, man. Had some serious cars, and that's the way it is. Okay. How much did your first car cost? I wouldn't remember how much the first car cost. I don't even remember what the first car was. I think it was some brown car or something like that, and I had some speakers in it. You know, I don't remember, but it was way back when I was 17. I had a car, and I've always had. At some point, I've had a car, a van, and a truck. You know, like that. 2, 3 vehicles, 4 vehicles. Growing up. So like I said, I've always been into driving and everything else. It's only since the C19 where I've stopped. I ain't drove for a good 3 years. Good 3 years. I didn't drive in Thailand either. Never had a car in Thailand. I had a bike. I had a bicycle. I had a bike, and what it was, I was hiring this bike for 3,000 every month. And then I said to myself, "Why am I hiring this every 3,000 baht every month?" Then I went to the guy and said, "How much do you want me to buy the bike?" And he said he wanted 20,000 to buy the bike. Well, I went and go and grafted that. I went and grafted, and gave him the 20. I gave him 20,000 plus. I had 2,000. I owed him, so it's 22,000. Got it registered into a Thai guy's name. One of my workers, guys who used to work for me, Thai guy, and I had that bike, and that was the best thing I ever done. I didn't have to buy for a lot of the 7 years I was there. I never used to use a bike. I didn't have to use they have to use they have to pay for a bike. So I thought to myself, if I had a bike like that paid for, and then I had a property was paid for, well, I could live for for a long time in Thailand. So you could live for a long time. You know what I mean? Just get them two things out of the way: get a bike, get paid for, get a condo paid for. You live for a long time. Everything's just quite cheap. You know what I mean? Okay, we're charging for press ups. Good thinking. Yeah. Are you back? Are you back, Coco? No. Cost £350. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't remember. I used to have that, and then I had so much. I've had 35 cars along the way. I started getting into Mercedes convertible. I bought the most expensive car I've ever bought was one Mercedes convertible SL for £42,000. And yeah, when I was younger and I was young and I was growing up, I was flexing. I was flexing hard. I was going hard in the field. I was always top boy. And if you know anything, I was brought up in Tottenham. And in Tottenham is kind of back then it was rougher than what it is now, but it was real rough back then. You know what I'm saying? It was real rough, and you had OGs as well, and a lot of the OGs. I mean, like I said, I mean the OGs sent a message. I mean, they didn't send a message. The OGs was of the era. It wasn't my OGs. It was OGs of Tottenham. There was a message going around that I'm gonna get robbed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get robbed, and you know what I'm saying, because I was too flashy. I was very flashy, and I used to I used to wear jewelry, diamonds on my arms, and everything else, and jewelry, and Mercedes convertible. I was going real hard. I was too flashy. But I never got robbed because the reason why I didn't get robbed is because, and there's nothing to be proud of, but I was in with I was in a crew in a gang, and it was a yardie crew, and the yardie crews don't get robbed, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just don't, and the OGs found out that I was there with them, and they left me alone, and I never got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because people was the word on the street was like, the word on the street was, we heard that Barry's going to get robbed, and people was going back to them and saying, look, I know you say you're going to rob Barry, but you don't want to be effing with that crew, bro. You just don't. You know what I mean? And so I never got robbed. So, but yeah, like I said, I was very flashy, and I've always been flashy. So it's in my nature. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. You're a great shape. She would be. I'm not in great shape, bro, but I am working on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely working on it. Okay. Do you have any travel plans out the UK this year? I don't, unfortunately. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. You're welcome to say something. I don't have any travel plans out the UK this year. So, I don't know. We're going to have to just play it by ear. There's nothing on the cards, man. There's nothing on the cards. Right, okay. It's not the best fitness. You'll only need 30 minutes to rounds a week into the years, 60 rounds. Lose a bit of work sometimes, push ups. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, like I said, when it comes to the fitness, I'm trying to just get this detox going on. I'm trying to do my walks in the daytime. Hey, I'll try to do some other things. If you have any ideas, put it in the chat. Let's, what's the ideas of getting rid of the weight? It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh, okay, one of the other honey's having fun. He says, "You heard it wrong. Word on the street, you was gonna get robbed, not robbed as well. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna get robbed, and that's what word on OGs was saying. This guy's too fresh." But like I said, your reputation, and it's nothing to be proud of. But you know what I'm saying, who you move with is very important. It's like I said, bullies don't want to bully people. Bullies don't want to heat. They just want to bully and get away with it. But they weren't gonna. They know that that's not. It wasn't gonna go down like that. You know what I mean? It was gonna get nasty. So bullies don't want it to get nasty. You know what I mean? It was gonna get nasty. So you know what I mean? I never got robbed. I never got no problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yes, Jay Smith coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What is going on, man? We out here on these YouTube streets and we're pumping through, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did, yeah, I did a push-ups and sit-ups, and you can't please everybody. I did push-up, sit-ups, and people didn't like. Some people didn't like my push-ups. Some people was praising me; it was cool. I did my set, I did my press-ups today, and we got soldiers from it. So that's our new game now. Five soldiers for uh, five press ups, five soldiers, £5, or 10 press ups, 10 soldiers. But you have to put it in the chat. You have to put it into the super chat. It doesn't mean that if somebody sends a super chat, I'm going to keep doing press ups all the time. So the rule is you have to put five press ups. If you don't say it, then I'm not going to. That's just a super chat's going to fly. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be specific. If you're not Pacific, I'm not doing it. So that's just make it clear. You know what I mean? Good to see you back in the building, Jay Smith, the legend coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And we also could do super chat question as well. Super chat question. So yes, sir. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean that's the way it is, man. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. You just gotta roll with the punches, man. You know what I mean? When you're at that kind of stage. So, yeah, I don't know. We've got no travel plans this year, so I don't know. We have to just roll with the punches, and we keep moving. You know what I mean? Keep working on my own self, work on my own life, and work on my, my fitness, health, and daytime streams. Check out the daytime streams. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Didn't like the fasting suggestion. No, 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 no. I don't like fasting. One thing about me, I like to have a good meal. I like to have a nice meal, and I like to feel good. I feel good when I have a nice meal. I can't do fasting, man. I don't feel good. I've done it before, and I don't feel good, and I get miserable, and I get upset, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling unhappy. Food is a very big part of my life. And to take that away from me, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't take anything illegal substances. I don't do anything. You know what I mean? So I like to have a good meal. You know what I mean? If I take that away from me, then that's it. I start getting miserable. I start getting upset. I get a headache. You know what I mean? Just because you want to eat. You gotta eat, man. Yeah, gotta eat. Gotta eat. Yeah, man. What happens if you can't press the press ups out? Do we get a refund? Well, there's no refund on YouTube, my man. Unfortunately, getting real push ups, a lady push up is a good start with. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's no refunds on YouTube. Unfortunately, it's just you have to just roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? And deal with it. There's no YouTube, there's no refunds when it comes to super chats. As much as people say they got refund, like I said, most of the time you don't get refunds on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, we out here on these YouTube streets. 19 minutes into the live stream, 56 in the chat. We out here on these YouTube streets. Tell me what's going on in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What is going on? You know what I mean? Why are you wearing scuba masks? Scuba mask. I bought these in Brazil. I was in Copacabana. I was on Copacabana Beach Road, and I saw these African guys, and I saw this white sunglasses. I thought, wow, that's amazing, them glasses. I said, how much you want for it? I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was 40 reais or something like that. Yeah, 40 reais. Something cheap, real cheap. You know what I'm saying? And I bought it, and I've been wearing them a few times. You know what I'm saying? Kind of goes with my outfit: white top, white, hat, and Club Fillers. It kind of goes with that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to switch it up a little bit, otherwise, you get a little bit, your outfit. I mean, you got to switch it up a little bit, mix and blend. You know what I mean? Get some swag going on. Get some swag. We was chatting up some girls today. Some mature ladies we were speaking to today. You know what I mean? Down walkabouts. You know what I mean? So you never know. You had some mature ladies. One would look about 40, and the other one was about, I don't know, 30 odd. Nice ladies, and we're being friendly again. Maybe I can get back into get my swagger back again. And maybe start going some clubbing, maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do something different. Okay. I'm not dropping You at it, Ro. You at it, Coco Road. You having fun. We out here on these YouTube streets. Big up, guys. We got the lemon. We got the ginger. It's a pure one, guys. Pure drink. Pure shots. Pure drink. Like I said, if you haven't said anything in the chat before, say something. We're having a night. When I put the subscribers only on, the chat becomes very clean. So you know what I mean. If you haven't said nothing for a long time, say something in the chat. Speak your mind. Let's get it going on. You got to subscribe first, though. It's all good. You know what I mean. It's all good at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So yeah, you just got to just take the rough with the smooth and push it through. You know what I mean, and keep it as positive as you can. You know what I mean. So yeah, like I said, when it comes to travel plans, I don't know. I mean, we have to work on it. We'll work on a lot of things. You know, there you go. Motivation during there you go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when you're on YouTube, no matter what you do, people are going to say something. You could do the perfect thing, and they're going to tell you to touch your knees. And, man, it's all kind of happening. It's all happening. It's all happening. What can you do? Can't please them all, mate. You just have to just push through, you know what I mean? Until some good things start pumping up. So, yeah, man, I've been working hard, man, on my fitness challenge and fitness things and working out the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? There you go. That's the best I can do. You know what I mean? There you go. Right, okay. Eye perception for the Lima Bravo. There you go. Yeah, for the Lima Bravo. You know what I mean? So yeah, we've been working on. We did see some Lima Bravas when we was in Brazil, but not many of them. Not as much as Thailand. Thailand's got Lima Bravas everywhere. With Bangkok and everything else. It's very popular, but it's not my bag, not my get down. My get down is beautiful dime pieces. You know what I mean? And beautiful ladies. That's my get down. That's my style. You know what I mean? So I'm not too much into that. I'm not into that kind of thing there. I just stay in my lane, do what's good for me. Yeah, good. Travel ahead, £3,000 for a 2 weeks holiday. Really worth anymore. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're all right. 100% right. I mean, is it worth it? You got to ask yourself, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Travel, you need £3,000 for 2 weeks holiday to inside Samai. Not really worth it anymore. Traveling's got very expensive, and you got to know what you're doing these days. You know what I mean? It ain't no joke. You know what I mean? You got to know what you're doing because traveling has changed a lot. Before, like I said before, you could be a backpack around the world for quite cheap and live in some hostels. These days, things are just so expensive, even just taking flights. So you need some good money. You need some, and if you're a single man side of the game, you need some serious money to travel now. Serious bread, man. You need to get your bread up. You need to get your bread up. You know what I mean? It's really not cheap no more. It's not a cheap kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. Cockroach and his skin. Get some money together, mate. Do crypto. Do something else. Make some money. The amount of time you spend on YouTube, you should have a secret YouTube channel. You don't even have to show your face on YouTube these days to make money. You could do a secret YouTube channel. You could do something else. There's a lot of ways to make money. eBay, a lot of still things online to make money. In this day and age, you should be making some sort of money somewhere along the line. And there's also loopholes to be making money in this world right now. There's a lot of loopholes, a lot of people making money. And I'm trying to muscle my way into this kick side of the game to get the kick. Kick. I'm on Kick now, guys, as well. Kick.com. So if you go on Kick, a lot of the guys from IP2 are making bank. On Kick, man. But I need 75 followers. I've got my watch hours, but I just ain't got no 75 followers. I've got to promote it. I've got to learn how to promote it and get the followers. I don't know how these guys got 4,000 and 5,000 and 7,000 followers. These guys get some followers, man. So I got to promote it and promote it more and more and try and get my following up. You got to follow the trends, Coco Road. You got to follow what's going on out there. There is a lot of money out there to make. There's money everywhere in the world to make. It's just how you make it. You got to know how to pick it. You got to get in with trends. Get in what's popping right now. And ride it. Ride the wave, man. I had to, in the C19, I lost all my businesses, 7 businesses. It was all gone. And I found YouTube. And I rode the wave, and I've been in ever since, 3 years down the road. You know what I mean? I'm making money. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Slow dough is better than no dough. You understand? And, the C19, it was rough. It was closed. Everything was down. And I still pumped it. I worked every day on the C19 for 2 years. And I was making money. I was making bank. So you got to get in loopholes. You got to find them loopholes what's around. There's lots of money out there, man. Loads of money out there. But you got to know. You got to be clever. And it's not even about working hard. It's just connections and who you know and what you know. These youngsters are making bank. They're making loads of money. The people, them IP2 guys are killing it on. I was with this guy. I was watching this in a van. And they were showing how much donations they were getting on IP2. People send them 100 gifted memberships, at £5 for one gifted membership. And this guy was getting it back to back 100, back to back 100, back to back 100. Bloody hell, he must have made about $5,000 that day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you got to get in with the program, man. There's a lot of money out there, man. And, what are the loopholes? I need money. What's the loopholes? It's always changing. The game is always changing when it comes to money. When I was younger, there was a different loophole. The things that I could do. Now the game changed. I can't do what I did when I made my £700,000 because it's all on the internet now and it's all online. You know what I mean? Before back in the day, 30 years ago, thinking about the stock market, you would have thought, oh, these are the guys who, in the city of London was on the stock market. No one will think about it. These days, you don't have to worry about the guys in the stock market. You just open up an app. eToro, you open up another app. You know what I mean? And then bang, you can invest in a matter of bloody, an hour. So you can do it from the armchair and invest. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that back in the day. So the game's changed. The game's always changing. You gotta move with the times, because you got to get in with some of them young guys. Them young guys are making back more money. You got to rub shoulders with the right kind of guys who's making that kind of money, and you know what I mean. You gotta do somehow. It's not even really about hard work these days. It's about bloody who you know, not what you know and how hard you're working. It's about who you know and who can bring you in, with something. I mean, but you got to have the right attitude. You got to have a good attitude. When I went to Thailand, I didn't know nobody. You know what I mean? And I said, I want to touch every single owner in this Walking Street here. That's what my mind was. I want to touch every owner on Walking Street. And I blessed today, I touched every single owner, from Tony to the guys who own Lucifer Club to all these clubs. I touched every club owner. You know what I mean? I didn't touch every bar owner, because if you're a bar owner, you might not know me. You know what I mean? But I wasn't really into the bars. I was more into the nightclubs. So I touched every night, and not every nightclub. I conquered my quest. You know what I mean? And I rubbed shoulders with the right people, and I worked my ass off, and they respected my work ethic. They respected that. I remember I was in this club called the Windmill, and I'm sitting there with my friend who came from the UK, and we're sitting there, and we're buying drinks, and we're throwing balls, and we have these little brown pots, what they have, and we have the brown pot, and it's filling up, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the brown pot, you know what I mean? The brown pot's getting bigger. It just came fresh from the UK, and we was having fun, and then the guys who own the 808 Club, the owners, they came in, They came in, and the funny thing, if you know anything about these guys, the brown pots thing, the waiters could be over there, there could be waiters over there, and they're doing their thing, and nobody's saying nothing. But if anybody goes in 2 seconds away from that brown pot, their face is going to be like this. So this guy comes in and grabs up all the papers of, if you know the papers, you have the slips, and he walks over to his of my pot. He grabs my pot of all my slips. This time, the pot was big, and he goes and he puts it on. He just sits at the table, puts it in his pot, and he puts his finger up to me. I put my finger up to him. And my friend was like, what's going on here? What's going on here? And that's it. He took all my bill. I didn't even ask him. But it's all about respect, isn't it? And the work ethic that I put in, and I rub shoulders with the right people, man, and get in there. And I don't play no games, man. I am, I'm very much like that. If I want to reach, if I'm going to touch you, I'm going to touch you, man. If I'm going to find you, I'm going to find you. That comes for YouTube, that comes from other businesses. Something else, I'm going to reach you. You know what I mean? The other day I was trying to reach Ice Poseidon, and I reached him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And looking by the crook, I reached him. You know what I mean? I got out there. I got someone to send a big super chat over there, and he read out the lyrics, and the lyrics was big up to the Club Fillers Inc. You know what I mean? And he read it out. And that's a guy who's got 3,000 people in his chat. He read out, big up to Club Fillers Inc. I told you, I'm going to reach you. Hook by the crook, I'm going to reach you. I don't care how big you are. I'm going to muscle my way in, and I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to reach you, bro. I'm going to touch you. And, you know what I mean? So, no one's too far. Anybody can be touched. You just got to wait your time. You got to dedicate. You got to play, and you got to know how to play the game, because, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm going to touch you, man. Yeah, I'm going to reach you. Yeah, I mean, Right, let's see where we're at now. Any questions are like, okay, you believe everything you say? 100%, man, 100%. I stand by everything I say, man. But if you have any questions about it, tell me. Okay. IP2 kick links on a network. Okay. How can they get big views? They might be some bots too. Also, IP2 are anti-Twitch because of the strict rules. I didn't know that. I didn't know. That's good. IP2 links are IP2 links on IP2 network. Very good information there. Thanks for that. I don't know about this kick thing. I'm lost for it. But that is a very good point you just made there, and I'm going to research that. You know what I mean? I have to do something like that. That is a good point. We got SMSOTG for that information there. Always coming with good information. Always keeping us on top. Yeah, keep going, man. Yeah. Big up for that, man. Appreciate it. Can you say you lose 7 business during the C19? UK government didn't provide support. Okay. Yeah, it's a long story. Most of my businesses are self-employed, and it's a long story. We're not going to go into it. Okay. Can you show us where you touched them? Okay. There you go. We're going in. Let's do some business. Great business. Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, when it comes to business, guys, you don't know what's going to happen. Billionaires go broke. Millionaires go broke. Billionaires go broke. Nobody's invincible. No matter how much you think you're invincible, you don't know what's around that corner. That's why you got to be careful, because you don't know what's around the corner, man. When you don't know, man, you don't think you're sitting there thinking you're invincible and you're better than everybody else. Because when that thing hits you, it's going to be like bam, right in front of your face, and before you know it, you could be on top of your game and bang. Because in the C19, there's many people lost all their businesses. They never saw that coming. No one saw the C19 coming. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be something more coming worse the next 10 years. There's going to be a recession coming around the corner again. So that's why you got to be humble, and you got to be careful, because like I said, you're not bigger than the Father. And when the Father done with you, boy, I don't care how much money you got. The Father done with you. When He done with you, everything you touch turns to salt. You're gonna lose everything you got. You know what I mean? But He's very gracious, and He doesn't want to do that. But you got to be very careful, because when He's finished with you, there's nobody can help you. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody gonna help you. When He put His hand on you, say, okay, He had enough for you now. I tell you, man, I don't care how much money you got, you're gonna lose it, man. You're gonna lose it. So you gotta be humble. You gotta understand. You gotta respect the Father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Yeah, 3 live streams today. You know what I mean? What's the windmill? It's probably the best club in Pattaya. You know what I mean? Sorry, six. I don't go. Okay, okay. There you go. You just talking between each other. Okay, 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 okay. Right. Okay, okay. Most of your businesses, how many you got? Well, so it's all gone to kaput. I'm trying to build it back up to four businesses now, just four good businesses. But I'm going to try and do one every year. So if I can get four businesses out of the way, and most of them I want to do it online now. I want to do it different. No bricks and mortar, no anything else. I want to do it all online. Get some products, do it online, and I'll be able to maneuver. So if I can get the four businesses going, then I can just fly. I can be anywhere in the world, and do business. That's the idea. It's hard. We're at the groundswell. We're definitely groundswelling right now, and it's hard. It's tough. It's hard to even make money on YouTube. It's hard to make money on social media. It's very difficult. You know what I mean? So but if you can make it, if you can make it, no, I mean 95% of people don't make money on social media. You know what I mean? So we make money on social media at Club Fillers Inc. And we got a pillar here, and we got a lane. So that's why you got to be appreciated. You know what I mean? Give thanks, because if you don't give thanks for the small blessings, you're not gonna be able to give thanks for the big blessings. And if you can't handle it when you've got 60 people in the chat, you're not gonna be able to handle it when you've got 600 people in the chat. So be humble. You know what I mean? And be humble. Without a doubt. Yeah, okay, you know what I mean? How if you have any questions, put it in the chat. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. How can you do so many businesses when you are almost stream 24 hours a day? Like I said, the streaming would have to the streaming will have to slow down. It would definitely have to slow down. I couldn't be doing all the streaming like that when I do other businesses. If I have four different businesses. But listen, the thing about this live streaming game, where I'm at now, I'm at the stage with live streaming game where I can turn on my live stream anywhere and make money in an hour. You know what I mean? I can make money in an hour, and that is a gift. And that's a blessing. You know what I mean? There's not many people can turn on a live stream or turn on something, and in an hour you're making money. It doesn't matter how small the money is. Slow dough is better than no dough. So if you reach that position where you can turn on your place, it could be anywhere in the world, and turn it on and make money. Oh, you got something special. You know what I mean? We work towards having that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm very, very, very careful about losing that. I'm very careful. You know what I mean? And I don't put myself into positions to be losing that. You know what I mean? I be careful what I say. I be careful who I move with. I be careful who I'm around, because boy, you know, the only person who can stop you from being successful is yourself. The only person who can stop you in this world is yourself. But you got to be very careful of what you do and how you say. You know what I mean? Your followers, your haters are never gonna destroy your followers. Your followers are always gonna be there for you. But if you do make a silly mistake, you can lose your followers. If you make that mistake, no matter what your haters say, it's never gonna stop your followers. You know what I mean? But if you what you do, if you make a silly mistake or you do something, you can lose followers. You can lose your crowd. You can lose. You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful. And then you've got something which you could have had for 10 years down the line, but you lost it for an ego. You know what I mean? Don't let your ego get in the way of you having your blessings for the next 7 years, 10 years. You know what I mean? Because ego is always ego in a man. Every man has ego, and but the thing about it is how you can control your ego. They say ego is edging God out. You know what I mean? Edging God out. You know what I mean? You got to be able to control your ego, and you got to be able to be humble. You got to take, you know what I mean? You got to take the rough for the smooth. It's not every battle you're going to win, and not every battle you're going to, I mean, you're going to have to just say, all right, well, I'll give you that one, and we move on. You know what I'm saying? We keep it pumping. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's so serious. It's all a different kind of playing. Okay. Any developing plans? It's a 10-year plan to have a hip hop club in Vietnam. It's a 10-year plan. When it happens, I don't know. When it's going to happen. If I do B George Watch, it's in the 10-year plan. When it happens, I don't know. You know, I just go with what the Father gives me. And right now, you know what I'm saying, we're here. So, things could, when you're an entrepreneur, things could change around just like that. It could just switch around on you just like that. Because you're an entrepreneur and opportunities come. You're gonna see if you keep pushing. There's nothing gonna stop a train what keeps pushing as long as you're working and you're pushing forward. You're gonna get that break. There's gonna be a tipping point. It's called a tipping point. You're going to reach that tipping point with all the hard work you did for 3 years. It's all going to flow into fruition. It's like you crack through, you're going in a coal mine. You keep chipping away the coal, chipping away the coal. Because at some point you're going to hit diamonds, and all the diamonds are going to come flying out, and all the blessings are going to all come into fruition and everything else. You know what I mean? It's called a tipping point, and that happens in every business. Every single business, you reach a tipping point where all the hard work you've put in all over the years comes to fruition. But you've got to be ready. And how are you ready for that? Are you ready? Because, if you're not, you've got to be ready for that, and you've got to work towards that. So, yeah. Sometime Wong in the building coming through. He says, I am here at the Club Fillers Inc. on the back end. We're just at the beginning, and that's 40 minutes into the live stream. We have another 2.5 hours, I suppose, going through. And you are on the middle end, at the back end of the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay, there you go. That is correct. They are from the Brazil trip. There you go. Boss, boss, you have got a big ego. I would say when I was younger, I had more of a bigger ego. I would say now, my ego, I can put my ego to the side. That's what I can do. I have learned to be more mature and put my ego to the side. And when I was younger, when I was 27, when I was 28, I thought I was invincible. And you do think like that, especially if you're 27. You got bloody £700,000. You live in the Docklands. You have all the women in the world. You do think you are Andrew Tate, because Andrew Tate thought he was invincible. But look at him now; he's slowly been disappearing off the social media because he's in trouble. But at one point, Andrew Tate thought he was invincible, and he could say and do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? And I hit to that stage before where I thought I could just do whatever I want, and my ego was out of control. Completely out of control. I've learned now to be a lot more humble and peaceful. And, money does that to you. It humbles you down. I mean, it humbles you down. When you have a lot of money, your ego's out of control. But when when you lose that money, you're humble. And, the world has a way of humbling you. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say it was, I have a big ego. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Skipper D. We out here, man. We out here on these streets, man. YouTube streets. Yeah, thanks for that. I do appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, okay. There you go. Okay. I'm sure there's some leg work. Okay. There you go. Okay. Keep it pumping. No alcohol, no shots. No, we have 5-point bulletin. We definitely got a 5-point bulletin every day. Every day on the 5-point bulletin, no doubt. 5-point bulletin's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry, what's the weight now? I don't know. I'm checking. I know I'm 5 kilos now. Okay. Sorry, 6. The boss tells it as it is. Okay. That's what it is, man. Okay. Any good cars for sale where you at now? I don't know what kind of Steve O's that was. I don't know. I suppose there is. Dreaming of a motorbike. Do you like them? Yeah, I like them. I like the motorbike. Humble. You got to flash more. You got to flash more, boss. No, well, like I said, I've always been flashy. I've always been flashy from when I was younger. Like I said, growing up, I was the flashiest one. You know what I mean? And I was very flashy. I love being flashy. It's in my blood. Listen, man, I love to have, right now, listen, let me explain something to you. At this stage where I'm at 52 years old, I would love to have a big house in the country and a Bentley convertible. You understand? That would put me right. Or even at this stage right now, for all the cars I've ever had, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm 50 years old. I've been there, done it. Everything else doesn't really impress me because I've had Mercedes. I've had this. I've had that. None of the normal cars is going to impress me, but something like a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, I haven't had a bloody, Bentley. Bentley would be okay. Something like that. That's the stage I would want to be at right now to make me feel, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like, because anything else to me is like normal because I've been there already, done with a t-shirt. It's got to be something extraordinary. Rolls Royce convertible. You know what I mean? It's a bit extreme, 250,000 pounds. But anything else apart from that doesn't impress me. You get to that stage in life, where money doesn't really impress you too much. It's like hundreds don't impress me. If somebody dropped, it would be very nice if somebody dropped £200 now. But if somebody dropped £200 now, I'm not going to be all over the hills and fall off. All right, I do it for entertainment. I put my hands up, yeah, for entertainment because I'm an entertainer. You understand? And you've got to have that energy going. You know what I mean? It makes the whole crowd do it, but it doesn't make me think to myself, yeah, I'm going to change my world because I got £200. It doesn't make me think. It's hard to impress me. Hundreds, fifties. It's got to be. Like I said, any man, for a man, like another man, if a man wants to impress me, it's very difficult to impress me. The only way a man could really impress me with his money, to be honest with you, I'm talking about just being impressed. I'm not just talking about taking money off YouTube, and then I'm talking about it's if he said to me, "Look, Barry, look, I got a plane here, and we're gonna jet up the plane, we're gonna fuel up the plane, and we're gonna take you where you want to go in the world. Anywhere you want to go in the world, we're going." That is the level of where I'm at with my mind. If you can't do that, maybe someone who's got a yacht and says, okay, let's fill up the yacht, let's go somewhere. Anything else, it doesn't really impress me, bro. It's just like, it's normal. It's a normal kind of thing. You get to that stage as well. I just done and pizza. Okay, what's your opinion on pineapple on pizza? I don't like it, bro. I hate it. I hate it. That mixture of pineapple and beach. You know what I mean? No, I've not done nothing yet. So, okay. Them sunglasses are crap. Ditch them. I like them, man. I like them. Horses for courses. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like the glasses, man. Have sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. You know what I mean? So we always have different glasses. We switch it up. Switch up. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. As I said to you before, the chat is very clean right now. So if you want to say something in the chat, get involved with the chat, say something. Boss, why are so many lonely men go to Thailand and give all their money living in cuckoo land, thinking the ladies like them? Yeah, I mean, I give you a scenario. I don't get it myself. This is what I don't get. How does a man who was very educated all his life, he does all the great things in his life where he works hard and he gets married young, he finds a nice lady, and he lives his life with a beautiful lady from when he was young, 23, 24. He does all the right things in life. He got his degree, he gets a good job, and he can make up to 10, 20,000 pounds a month. And he's got a good life with his wife. And he lives all his life till he's 50 years old. And he has a nice millions in the bank, couple of million in the bank. He's got a nice house. Some people who just done all the right thing. Not like me, the misspent youth man. You know what I'm saying? He done all that, and then he divorces with his wife, and then he goes to Thailand, and then this small little uneducated 4'2" bloody Thai girl was uneducated to the Western world, takes him to the cleaners, and he loses all the money and all the millions that he ever made up. That happens all the time. Maybe it's just the power of the PUSSY, or maybe there's something going on in Thailand I don't know about. But there's got to be something. I think there's something going on because this is just not normal, and that happens a hell of a lot. So I ain't got the answer to the question. Maybe you can tell me. you know. Mm. Yes, I do remember Yacht Arab. I'm still in contact with Yacht Arab. Yes, Yacht Arab. And like I said, I was sitting in Ukraine and we was having a drink on a live stream, and he came up to me and he was intrigued by me. And he was taking pictures with me, and I had my sunglasses on and everything. And he was just intrigued by me. We took some pictures, and where did he come from? And he was. I remember we were supposed to stay to Ukraine for 2 weeks or a week, and we stay a week. And then we ended up extending it for another 2 weeks till the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, Yacht Arab said, I don't want you to go now. I want you to stay with me. And I said, look, man, our time's up. He said, look, I'm going to finance everything. Stay with me for another month. And, we had some really super great times, man. I tell you, that's what I say. If your energy's right, you're going to meet the right people. I have the energy. I always meet the right people. I met the right people in Thailand. I met the right people in the UK. I met the people in Ukraine. I have that energy. It's all about the energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Okay, if you was to go anywhere in the world right now, I would go to Pattaya. So would I. I agree with that. I'm good. Okay, it could be the water that makes the man go loopy, or maybe they leave their brains at the airport, or maybe there's something going on down in that place what I don't know about. It's got to be something what's unusual because it happens to a lot of people and it happens to a lot of men. And these are not stupid men; these are some very intelligent, smart men. End up broke with no money and lose it all, lose their everything else. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But it happens a lot. You know what I mean? And some lady says, "What is it about Thailand? What it sucks men in? Sucks men in. What is it about Thailand? What makes men fall in love with women and lose their mind? What is it about Thailand? I don't know. I don't know, man. But it happens a hell of a lot, and you know, yeah, you just have to get used to it, man. Looking for sophisticated in the white glasses. Did you go for copy and paste in the building? Did you go the glasses? Did it for me? You're truly an inventor. An inventor. Wow. I don't know if I'm an inventor. I know I'm a visionary. I vision what's going to happen in the future before it happens. I'm a visionary, and I play my life like a chessboard, and I know I know what the next move is going to be, and I watch uh, my enemies too. We're not going to talk about the enemies. I watch their move, and I move when they move. You understand? So I'm very much a chess player. So when you see me maneuvering, I maneuver in a different kind of way. I'm a visionary, and I can see what's going to happen in the future. So yeah, if you want to call me an inventor, I could be much more of an inventor. I mean, but I think if I was on top of my game, I could be more. If I was like a famous, once you become famous, that's when you can inventions come so easy. You could invent anything and it becomes good. Everything you touch turns to gold. You know what I mean? You invent the pea bag when you're famous, everybody buys it. You know what I'm saying? Kyla Jenner could sell anything. Kyla Jenner could sell thin air. If she said, "Look, this is," she went and sold this thin air, she could sell it. Guarantee you. She'll say, "This is Kylie Jenner's ear." She could sell it. You know what I'm saying? It's about marketing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. So like I said, it's about marketing. Once you gotta get on top. Once you get that clout and you get on top of your game, first you get the clout, then you get the cake. So the bigger your clout is, the bigger your cake. You know, and in this day and age, people became millionaires and bloody billionaires off Instagram. Would you believe that 20 years ago that you could become a millionaire and a billionaire off Instagram? You know what I mean? People like what's got no talent. People like Kyla Jenner. People like Kim Kardashian. There's no purpose for them to be rich. What's the reason why they're rich? What's the reason why they're billionaires? Yeah, they're it's because of social media. They got into the right place at the right time. I said you got to get into trends, man. When it's popping, and all of a sudden it goes quiet. So if you are broke, try and get into some trends what's popping at the moment. What's going on? What's the trend? What's to get in there? You know what I mean? Try and rub shoulders with the right people. Them to bring you in. You know what I mean? No one ain't gonna give you nothing in this world, but you can put yourself in a position of power. Never ever think to yourself that person owes you anything. The person don't owe you absolutely nothing. Nobody ain't gonna give you nothing. But what you do, even on YouTube, nobody ain't gonna give you nothing unless you turn up. If I'm sleeping in my bed all week, no one ain't gonna come tapping on my door and say, "Hey, man, here's 100 quid." You gotta turn up. You know what I mean? You're gonna turn up and you're gonna turn on your live stream and you're gonna get with it. You're gonna start asking some questions. You're gonna start doing this, and you're gonna start pushing through. You're gonna get some content out there, you know what I mean? And you gotta keep working. And you gotta take the rough with the smooth. You know, understand that, boy. It's not gonna be all sunshine and roses. You know what I mean? Life is a hard, mean, horrible place, and it will beat you to your knees and leave you there permanently if you let it. But it's not how hard you get hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. You understand? That's the lyrics. It's not how hard you get hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's what makes you a winner. You know what I mean? A loser sit in the corner and cry about what happened 2 years, 3 years ago. Winners will be winners all the time. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. There you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, right? Okay. Okay, a lot of Barry, you have a lot of inspiration power. You helped me start my weight loss challenge. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate that. Definitely have, man. That's what I do because you see the thing is right when you get on top of your game. What you do with what you're on top of your game, you can use. It's like this. Your mind. It's like this. Being on top of your game and being, being successful. You can do two things. It's the same like your mind. You can do two things. Your mind is like a soil. What you plant in that soil is what you're gonna reap, and there's no way around that. So if you get your soil and you plant dynamite and you plant destruction, up comes the destruction, up comes the dynamite. That's just the way it is. You planted it. Now, if you plant your soil, good seeds and good things, and you make up producing good things are going to come back again. You know what I mean? You can't run away from that. You reap what you sow, and you know what I mean. That's all your mind is. So focus when you get on top of your game. Is one thing getting on top of your game, but when you're getting on top of your game, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with being on top of your game? Who are you going to influence? Are you going to influence people? Are you going to influence the youth? Are you going to be an influence to other people? Are you going to say one, two words, and people are going to be like, man, I just listened to this guy and I feel so good. I feel inspired. Are you going to? And the more you do that, the more you give back. It's the more the universe is going to give back to you. The more you do that, but if you use it for destruction, you're not going to last very long. You're never going to produce anything. You're never going to produce nothing because your soil is bad. Change your soil. Bad seed cannot produce good fruits. Just remember that. Bad seed cannot produce good fruits. So plant good seeds. Do some good. Give back in this world. And be patient. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're broke. It doesn't matter if you ain't got no money. It doesn't matter if you're living in a bed sit in bloody Boston. That doesn't matter. Because it's not your current situation is not your final destination. Understand that. You know what I mean? Jay Smith in the building, coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We out here. You know what I mean? Boss found a dime piece on a go tonight. Good night. Well done, brother. Well done. Well done. Well done, man. Keep pumping through. You know what I mean? Good. Well done. Okay. Well done, Jay Smith. That is the way to do it. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. 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 I see that Coochie opening the till, whatever that says. SCM scam. Fatso. Okay. I'll take that. We'll take that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What's a scam? A scam is something where you get a scam is a scammer. Somebody who takes something and you get nothing in return. Well, I drop a lot of knowledge and experience and education, and I give back in the world. So whatever way you do it, it's not really a scam. And a scam is a thing where you pull a scammer is somebody who doesn't give you what you deserve. Nobody goes in your pocket and tells you just have to get your credit card out right now. You didn't have to. You might be logged in already. You had to log in and you had to put that money into that card and you had to send me them soldiers. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you to do that. You did it for yourself. So it's not a scam. You know what I mean? And there is not no bad publicity. You took that money out, so you can keep spamming this same chat, this same words, but this ain't a scam. This is real, man. But big up with the super chat. Fat soul. Yeah, I suppose. I see the DWP. Okay. Okay. There you go. Like I said, guys, and I'll tell you again, and I'll tell you for the last time, and you must listen, otherwise I'm going to ignore you. If a person does not put 5 press ups in the super chat, well, that super chat's flying. If they don't put 10 press up in the super chat, that super chat's flying. There's no drinks, there's no super chat. It's gonna fly. So you get with the program. You know what I mean? There's rules to this shit. I've been in this game for years. There's rules to this shit. It made me an animal. Rule number uno, you understand, is make sure you put it in if you want that. If you don't, you might just want to get your name out there. You might just want to have you might want a super chat question. You might want to ask me a question, super chat question, and spread some love. Or you might just want to spread some love. You know what I mean? And say, look, B, I'm just spreading some love. You know what I mean? I like the vibe, what you're doing. I like how you're doing it. I like how you're pumping through. You know what I mean? There's some love. You know, there you go. We call it love. You know what I mean? I see you there, Gold coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Gold doing star jumps, anything. And I'll do some star jumps. Depends on the cake. The cake means what it is. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, we do some. We do wherever wherever goes with it. You know what I mean? Okay, right to go. Okay, there you go. How many star jumps for £5? So it will be so the same way as 5 press ups for £5, the same way it'd be five star jumps for $5 or £5 or whatever way you want to put it. We'll just do it like that. £5, every one is £1. Star jump is £1. And there you go. There you go. We'll see. Brilliant Clown, 87 in the chat. That is good, man. That is good. 87 in the chat. Power and influence. Big up. Appreciate that. Right, we got some cake here. We're going to do some things. I didn't even put my star jump and my socks on, but here you go. Let's do it, man. We ain't got much time, man. We got not much time. We got to do it. Time waits for no man. He says 5-star jumps. Okay, can I do it with the? Can I do it with? I probably can do it with that. So there you go. Let's get it going on, guys. I have to work on getting not flashing. You know what I mean? I wonder if I could do it through here. I could do it without moving the chair. You know what I'm saying? I could do it without moving the chair. You know what I mean? I didn't know I'm gonna have to put my trainers on for this, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old out here. You know what I'm saying? I should put my trainers and my socks on because we're not taking no chances out here. With the old bloody when you get old, man, you can't be messing about. You know what I mean? All right, let's see how this goes then. You can't see me, but we get warm up, stretch, always stretch with warm up. Not too much time on it. This is for Gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. You asked for it, you got it. Let's keep moving, man. There you go. All right, big up for the Gold for that. At the Club in the Zinc. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Right, let's keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right. Okay. That was that. Okay. Multiple earthquake. Nice, quite funny. Breaking news: 6.9 earthquake reported in Boston. Saying Stinky Pinky in the building. You're not banned. I don't know who banned you, Stinky Pinky, on my channel, but Stinky Pinky's a legend, man. He's a legend in the game. He's been around a long time, man. Stinky Pinky in the building, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What's going on out here? Stinky Pinky, good to see you in my channel. You're welcome to come on the chat anytime you want and come through and have fun in the chat. Yeah, I don't know who banned you before, but sometimes it goes like that, Stinky Pinky. People get banned and I open up the ban list. So somewhere along the line, I don't know. I know that you're a feisty one, Stinky Pinky. You come off with a bit of feistiness and not everybody's going to understand your banter. You're also in the IP2 kind of game. So, somewhere along the line, you said something crazy and someone put you on the ban list. But welcome back and enjoy the game, man. Welcome back. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. There you go. We're out here. Yeah, boss. Legs. There you go. Yeah, 5-star. Yeah, so like I said, there you go. Okay, you know what I mean? There you go. Right, you're winning 86 watching. Yeah, I mean, the reason why there's 86 watching, cheers, thank you, man. Yeah, big up to Stinky Big, a legend in the game, all over the internet. The reason 86 watching is nobody else is live. One, two. One is the Nobody Else Live, and two, you know, the heat is on. Jay Smith, the heat is on. You know what I'm saying? You know, the heat is on. You know, good big up, man. Just keep thanks for the blessings. You know what I'm saying? For the blessings. Who job bless no man curse, you understand? We're blessed up out here, so you know what I mean? Of course, you're gonna win, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're winning, man. We're having a good time at 86. It's called Clout Game, the Clout Game, the Clout Game. Keep the Clout Game going. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's what you do with that 86 numbers in the chat is what makes you if you're gonna be successful, if you're gonna be or if you're gonna be use it for destruction. You gotta use it for the right way, man. You know what I mean? In order to keep it going. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you haven't said anything in the chat, say something in the chat. Speak your mind. We got another. Oh, sugar! It's nearly it's 1 hour into the live stream already. Damn, you know what I mean? We out here. I'm having a good time, and I'm one through 1 hour so quickly. God damn, bro. You know what I mean? We're riding this one to the end. Okay, let's keep riding. I think we're having a good talk, so let's keep riding. I am drinking. I am drinking ginger tea. So that's my ginger tea. You know what I mean? I also got some water up there, and I got a water here. You know what I mean? So I'm on a detox, guys, and I'm chugging water like it's going out of fashion. Yeah. Yeah, mate. There you go. There you go. Barry, let's see what he says. Barry, unfortunately, get to 81. Don't, but life. But it's life. I unfortunately get it to the other 81. Okay, fair enough. Big up. Okay, I see you there. I see you there. Barry got those stunner shades. Block the haters. Yeah, I don't worry about it, bro. I ain't worrying about winning. You know what I'm saying? I I don't know what happened to your boy though, man. Your boy Jonathan North. I put a proposition to him, and the man, I don't know, man. I don't get it, man. Maybe I got to tell him to email me. I was trying to get his email. It's all over the place. You know what I mean? Big up to Jonathan North, but he needs to. I thought the proposition I put to him, he would have jumped all over it. You know, what I mean, it should have been done by now already. It's a very good opportunity for him. I mean, I don't really need it, but you know what I'm saying? He should be jumping all over it. You know what I mean? Saying, yeah, man, I'm gonna that was a very good opportunity. I gave him an opportunity. And you know, he's hopefully maybe I'll just tell him to email me and see what he says. If he doesn't want to do it, then that's his business. You know, I'm not really bothered, but I try to, I try my best. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, me push up is fine. I don't do the push ups. I don't do push up with two soldiers, bro. If you want me to do push ups, is 5 soldiers, my man. Play the rules. Yeah, there's rules. You know, I've been in this game for years. There's rule. It's made me an animal. There's rules to this ish. I mean, play the rules, bro. 5 press ups for 5 soldiers. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know, there you go. Big up for the 2 soldiers, though. Okay, he sent 5 soldiers. I say he sent 5 soldiers, and he got five. He got what he wanted. He got what he needed. What did it was the 5? So let me go back on it. 5. No, 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 no. I'll explain the rules one more time, guys, and I'll explain it, and I'll keep explaining it to you. When you want to get push-ups, you have to say it in the chat. You have to say it in the super chat. If you don't say it in the super chat, I am not gonna give you to do whatever you don't do. It's not every super chat is gonna be a star jump or a push up. Say it specifically. And I'll have to probably say that 100 times, but I tell you, so even if I get a pinky now, if somebody sends me £100 and they don't tell me it's push-ups, well, unfortunately, you sent £100. That's the rules. Stay by the rules. Say it like the way Gold said it. 5-star jumps. You never said it, Coochie. So, you get what you ask for in this world, my man. You know what I mean? But thanks for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Say it specifically. Say press 5 press ups, 5 body, sit ups. 5 press ups, £5, 10 press ups, £10. There you go. Say it specifically. Thank you. I hope you can follow the rules. You know what I mean? And it could be okay. 86 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And like I said, we're changing lanes and we're changing the game slowly but surely. But like I did say, and we're detoxing and we're on a detox side of the game. So, we're doing something different. A lot of people was telling me, Barry, you're not going to get no donations if you don't do shots for drinks. And I do get it, because I've been shot for drinks for so long that people don't know what to super chat you for. But a good moderator, Pillar, came up with a great idea and said, that's what I say. I'm not ignorant. I follow and I listen. If a person tells me something a great idea, I'm going to try it. And he said, you should do press-ups for £5 and sit-ups for £5. And that was a great idea, and I put it in the chat. We did it straight away. That's what I'm trying to say. When the opportunities come your way, you do it straight away. Bang, that's the opportunity. And sometimes it's not only you, it's other people who's looking from the outside and looking in your life in. You know what I mean? But nobody can tell you what to do with your life. You're in full control. It's like you have a big truck with dirt on it. Yeah, and the big truck, and you're the little man in the corner driving that dirt, that big dirt. So that's you. That's your life. So no man can tell you what to do with your life. You understand? Okay. My man coming true with the 499. What a legend! Stinky Pinky is coming true with the Aussies 4.499. He says, never subbed, never donated. Well, I do know that. I know that. I didn't know you never subbed, but I know you never donated. I know you've been here. I know you've been on the ban list and you never donated, which was still cool. You're still a legend. You know what I mean, in the IP2 game, and you're still a legend on the IP2 streets. But I see you donate a lot around. I see you donate a lot of money around in IP2 and even to Cheap Charlie. You know what I mean? So I've seen you donate a hell of a lot, but you never donate to me. But that's cool. I mean, like I said, I don't go around trying to take people to take people's donors away or trying to do anything like that. I see, like I said, I see the damage you do out there, and it's big time. You know what I'm saying? You do some damage, man. You know what I mean? You like to do your small super chats, but you do it consecutively when it gets to bloody 200-300 soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Stinky Pinky does it like that. It's small soldiers, but it adds up to like 200-300 soldiers. You do some damage on the streets, man. There you go. So big up Stinky Pinky, IP2 legend. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. You could get back up, maybe leave your door open. Okay. Right, 67 shadow boxing, one good one. Okay, not bad. You know what I mean? Okay, there you go. There you go. Let's see now. Right. Okay. Yeah. Barry said, follow the rules. It's very simple. Yeah, just follow the rules. If you do have any ideas and you want to, just put it in the super chat then. Just say 60-second shadow box and then put 5 soldiers on it or something like that. You know what I mean? And then we take it from there. There you go. 84 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. So if you do want to spread love and you do want to play the game, let's play the game. We're changing the game. So we're doing it like that. You know what I mean? I think it's time for me to go into my 5-point bulletin, guys. Stick around. I'm going to be talking about my detox and what I'm going to be doing with my detox. Stick around. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to take a commercial break, pay some bills, and then we're going to come back at the Club Fillers Inc. Pick up all the chat. And if you haven't spoken in the chat already, say something. Say something. Let me see some new faces in the chat, some new names. The chat is very clean now. So, get on with it. You know what I mean? Let's get a little commercial break, and then we take it from there at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. number 5 at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up the chat. We are here on YouTube streets pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I'm going to drink 2 liters of water every day. So this is 1.5 million. I'm going to drink 2 liters of water every single day. In order for you to do a detox, you've got the most important thing is to drink water. I would say like 70 to 80% of your body is water, even more, and fluid. But you know the detox. All the badness, the Coca-Cola, the this, the that, the alcohol, and everything else. You got to drink that water. It's got to flush it out. You got to flush it out. So you got to drink at least 2 liters of water a day. Get your water in. It's a source of life, and it's very important to drink that kind of water. Extremely important. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, there you go. Your detox is a great idea. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. Okay. How much for 60-second shadow boxing? Uh, you know, I can work on it. I mean, what's 60-second shadow boxing? That's a long time for 60 seconds, bro. That's a 1 minute of shadow boxing. We'll work on it. I mean, that sounds like 10 soldiers to me. You know what I mean? 10 soldiers. You know what I mean? How are we going to do shadow boxing? Just like this? I don't know. You know what I mean? Sounds like 10 soldiers to me. 10 soldiers. You know what I mean? You got to get your water in. Number 3, I'll eat 3 portions of fruit a day. Of drink a day. 3 portions of fruit. I don't know why I said drink. Fruit. I'll eat 3 portions of fruit a day. Every day I'm going to eat 3 portions of fruit, and that'll come with my breakfast. Because in the breakfast it's always going to be some nice stuff. So in breakfast it's going to be some good fruits, and that's the fruits of our labor. You understand? We're going to have some good fruit. You know what I mean? And so I'll eat 3 portions of fruit a day. Fruit is extremely important. And, extremely important. It's a very, very good food for you to eat, especially when you're detoxing. It cleans you out, gives you the energy. And, there you go. That's where it is. No, sugar. We're going to number 4. 3 portions of fruit a day. It's very important for that. Well, man, 30 seconds of shadow boxing. And how do you want me to do the shadow boxing? Just right here? It's just right here. Just like this right here. You know what I mean? Is that how you want me to do the shadow boxing? You know what I'm saying? Just like this. Okay, there you go. Big up DWP coming true with the thumbnail, which is a bit crazy, but there you go. We are out here. We're going to just do it quickly, just like this. Okay, let's gear up for this. Let's gear up for this now. You know what I'm saying? Let's gear up for this now. Let's gear up for this now. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. So when you step to me, that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Righty ho, the 5 press ups. We are here on these YouTube streets coming true with the 5 press ups. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Run with go with what God gives you, mate. You know what I'm saying? We have to move this chair real quickly. Oh, sugar. Move. Move. Money's running. Move. Move. You know what I mean? Right. We're getting ready for these press ups now. Okay. All right. Let's get these 5 press ups there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no knees. Because these guys are going on about knees. There's no knees, man. You know what I mean? We're getting fit out here after all this shit. You know what I'm saying? we're getting fit out here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. You know, there you go. At the club, Zinc. Big up for them soldiers there. Okay. Okay. There you go. You got it. You asked for it. You got it. There you go. Right, there you go. So 3 portions of fruit a day. Let's keep moving. You know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah. You gotta get a drink. Number 3, I'll be live stream walking every day. So look out for the daytime streams. We'll be doing walk around streams. You know, we'll be doing walk around streams. So very good idea, SMSO2G. So we'll be doing live streaming, walking around every day. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. You know, every day we'll be doing walking around streams, live streaming. Look out for that. You know what I mean? There you go. Righty ho. You know, there you go. Let's go to number 2. I'll take a sauna, steam baths. You know, I take sauna steams because when you're on a detox, you got to steam it out, you got to detox it out, you got to detox out all your body. So I'll take some steams, baths, saunas, and get your body pure. You know, you've got a lot of water in you, drink a lot of, you know, there you go. Drink a lot of water in you, and you know, that would be good. So I'll be taking a lot of steams and saunas along the way. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know? Righty ho. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay, 76 in the chat. We're gonna keep flowing. Okay. Okay, number 1. I have no alcohol. I will have no alcohol, no shots. So the alcohol and the shots are over, guys. For now, it's all about you know, getting fit, getting healthy, and press ups, sit ups, and you know, everything else. The alcohol's out the window. It's all about the water now, and we'll be drinking some water. We'll be going in. We'll be doing like challenges, sit ups, and press ups, and you know, yeah, we're gonna do it like that, man. We're changing games. So that's the 5-point bulletin tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Just telling you, keeping you up to date of what's going on. You know what I mean? Number 5, gonna drink 2 liters of water a day. We'll eat 3 portions of fruit a day. And we'll do live streams every day. And we'll take a sauna steam bath. And we'll have no alcohol or no shots. That's the 5-point bulletin today at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's get back into talking about everything. Let's get back into the challenges. Who else is going to do a challenge for £5, £10? Let's get it going on. Let's keep it while the gravy train is running. You got to run the gravy train. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to play the game? Let's get it going on at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know, tonight, let's keep it going. Take a little commercial break, and I will be back just like this. Yes, sir, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You don't have heart attack of exercise, but man. Exercise, I've never heard anybody get heart attack of exercise. You get heart attack for not moving around and not eating the wrong food. So, well, we don't want to talk about it too much. You got to breathe it into existence. You know what I mean? Okay, you know, there you go. We're out here in the YouTube streets. You have any questions, put it in the chat. Let's get something going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was some press ups, some sit ups. We were pumping through. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's keep it going. Let's keep pushing. You're gonna get lose weight, earn money, genius. I told you I was a genius. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta you're gonna switch up games, but you gotta have the right people around you. As I said to you, you gotta have the right people. You know, you can't always think everything. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta have the right people around you to you know, to encourage you to do the things what you gotta do. You know, because you're looking from the outside in. So if you do want success, you gotta curve that success in and have the right people, have the right mindset. And you know, as I said, your heart's got to be pure, man, in order to win, because God don't bless mess. You understand? And I'm job blessed. You know what I mean? I'm blessed up, and you know, you sit high and look low, and you look out for his people. So you got to be careful what you're doing to his people. Like I said to you, you're not in control. He's in control. And when he finished with you, boy, I tell you, you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? When you're playing with his people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? How much money you got in the world, you're gonna lose it because you're playing with his people. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Mm. You know? Yeah, there you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we got ginger tea we're having down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Mm. Only wagon wheel Kit Kat. Yeah, I ain't had wagon wheels for a long time. I ain't had a wagon wheels for a long time. You know what I mean? Wagon wheel side of the game. Changing up lanes and pumping it through. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we're having a good time tonight. The Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, pumping it through. And, you know, we're just doing what we got to do, man. You know what I mean? It's all good. Yeah, guys, when I was younger, I used to be fit. I used to have a six pack. I was young, rich, and handsome when I was younger. And, you know, I used to look like Cuban Guinea Jr., somebody says. But, you know, I used to I used to always be fit. I was always into fitness and challenge. But them days I could lose weight just like that. You know, when you're in your 20s and your 30s, you could lose weight rapidly. In a week, it's gone. 2 weeks, it's all gone. Like, you go to the gym 2 weeks and all your weight just drops off. You know what I mean? And the older you get, you got to work really, really hard to get that weight down. You know what I mean? You got to work hard. You know what I mean? And you got to watch what you drink and what you eat. You know what I mean? So things, but you still, there's no excuses. No excuses not to be fit in your older age. My brother is very, very into fitness, and he's got a six pack. He's very muscular, and he's always been like that from when he was younger. My brother was the fit one. I was the fat one. Um, and he takes his fitness very serious. You know, he's cut up everything and cut with his arms all cut, everything's all cut. You know what I mean? He's very fit. You know what I mean? So I was the one which, like, man, who bothered with all that? But he was running around the park and doing all kind of things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. Okay, liking the new fitness and health. Okay, looking well for 62. You know what I'm saying? We out here at these YouTube streets pumping through. Mm. Yes, boss, this is brilliant idea. Double up super chats for the spot press ups. Double up super chat for on the spot push ups. A daytime stream. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. For the daytime stream on the spot push ups. You know what I mean? That's not a bad idea. Double up on it. Double up super chat. You know what I'm saying? Daytime stream. You have any ideas? Put it in the chat. You know, that's what it is. Sometimes in life, you know, you got to bring out the ingenious in you when you're doing business, and you got to be able to jerk it along the way, because sometimes it's like flying a plane. Sometimes your plane will go down if you're consistently doing the same thing. So sometimes you got to switch it up a little bit, jerk the plane a little bit, you know, make it go up in the air, make it go up again. You know, we fly. It's like I said, when you're doing a YouTube channel, you're doing business, it's like taxiing around the airport, and then you're gonna take off at full speed, and then you're up in the air. We're up in the air at the moment where we was in the air, 86 in the chat. You're flying, we're flying like a kite. You know what I mean? What you do with that now is what you do with that. You know what I mean? So, and you gotta just cruise it, keep pushing it off, keep going. going, keep pushing. And when you're flying up in the air like that, that's when the super chat starts coming in and things start rolling and push ups and press ups because you're flying up in the air. You got to keep that fire burning as much as you can for 2-3 hours, and that takes skill. That takes people keeping people entertained 2-3 hours. Your lyrics, your story, your about. Trying if you want to be funny, you can be funny. That's what it takes. You need to do that. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy trying to engage with people for so long and keeping them entertained for so long, especially if you're in the UK and you're not. If you're in Thailand, you can just walk around. I mean, you've got audience of people who just love that, just seeing Thailand and loving to see what it is. But if you're in the UK, you're an entertainer. You've got to entertain your crowd. You've got 17. And then we dropped the glass. 76 people out here. 76 people out here, and watching right now. And, it was just a cup. Let me put the cup down there. Yeah. And you got to be able to entertain them, you know what I mean? And that's the hard part. You know what I mean? There you go. Coco Road, you doxing, bruv? You know what I'm saying? You doxing. Okay. Being a bit advantage, said that before. You could be a sambo wrestler. Okay. Okay. In public is going is good content. Yeah, I mean, we double it up. Boss, this fitness challenge is not there. Well, why would tripod stay in your lane, bro? Fitness challenge ain't gonna end well. I mean, are you that far from it? Are you that far from it, tripod? Are you that far away? You know what I mean? Are you that far away, bruv? You know what I mean? Better if you just say, look, man, if you keep drinking, it's not going to end well. You tell me a fitness challenge ain't going to end well. Fitness to get you like doing press ups and sit ups, what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Doing fitness and keep not drinking alcohol. It's not going to end well. Bloody hell. It started well. You know what I'm saying? We started well. There you go. So, you know what I mean? Promoting the watch. Oh yeah, the watch. I remember the name is everywhere, but doing good, boss. Thanks for that. We appreciate that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's encouraging word. So 67 in the chat. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Where are we going from this? You know what I mean? And we keep pushing through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay, this is if you have any questions, just put it in the chat. Let's push it through. You know what I mean? Why don't you do some TTS like streams like IRL streamers? I do not like just like the way Cheap Charlie don't like TTS, and the reason I don't like TTS is because it gets basically you're going to lose a lot of streams. You're going to lose a lot of streams with TTS. And the thing is, you can try and put ban words on TTS, and then somehow they get around the ban words. But so you've got to put a lot of ban words in place. But the thing about it, it'll be good doing IRL with the TTS, I suppose. That is a good idea. TTS. The only thing I don't like about the TTS is that I love the platform StreamYard, and they don't have TTS on platform StreamYard. So that's a problem. You know what I mean? That is a problem. And if there was a platform and there was TTS on StreamYard, it'd be good. You know what I mean? But I can't. It doesn't happen on StreamYard, so I've got to go onto another platform, and that is probably Premise. I don't like Premise. I go on Premise, and then I'm going live. And the next minute I'm talking, and I don't know who's live. The next minute, and another thing is I go on Premise. It's either something's happened. He didn't put the chat up. And then you got to put the chat up. And then when something else, then the numbers in the chat doesn't come up. Or some other glitches. There's lots of glitches on that Premise. So it's a whole bunch of things. And then, so maybe one day, we could set it up. But you got to really, and then people put in the chat like M. So, and it starts reading that M. You could never do it at night time. Say when I'm doing my 5-point bullet, it'll just completely ruin the stream. You know what I mean? People coming with M. They do that on IP2 and all them things. It's a lot to do with when it comes to TTS. But it wouldn't be so bad outside. What about YouTube Live instead of Premise StreamYard? I've never gone live on YouTube. And I don't know if you could do it through YouTube with a TTS. And, I'm not really that big up on game, you know what I mean? Uh, what about live instead of Premiership or stream? Yeah, yeah, YouTube live. I've never done it on stream. I don't know if you could do TTS on all these technical things. You have to try and go through, and you know, it's a lot to it, man. It's a lot to it. Boss, if you hit 200, donate £1,000. Boss, if you hit 200, I donate £1,000. Well, no, we won't hit 200. My plane is coming down already because we're an hour and nearly 30 minutes into the live stream, so the plane is already coming down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We reached our peak was 85 tonight. You see, the plane goes up in the air and shoots to the top, and then it reaches like this, and that's when you're at your peak, and then you start your 5 point bulletin. And when you start the 5 point bulletin, so sometimes it does come down a little bit. You know what I mean? And then it starts coming down. Then it starts because a lot of people are waiting for that 5 point bulletin. And then when the 5 point bullet is done, they start coming down and it starts coming. So we're slowly but surely keep coming down. What keeps it going up is, if you would like maybe the setups, the press ups, the super chats, you know what I mean, the excitement. But we're slowly cruising around 70. And it's going to be like, if I can hold it like that for about 2 hours, then I'll be lucky. If you can hold 70 people in the chat, 80 people in the chat for 2 hours on the live stream, you're doing good. You know what I mean? You're doing good because you got to keep that engagement going on. That's why I said to you, somebody trying to test you to try and go head to head with you in their live streaming, you've got to be very, very, very good if you've got some people's experience. You know what I mean? You're going head to head with someone else. If somebody's like, for example, if somebody's in Thailand, it's going to be hard for me to go head to head with them because they're going to take their competitive advantage if you like that. Because I don't do competition, but they're going to take it because everybody wants to see Thailand. You know what I mean? If somebody's in a bar, not everybody wants to see a bar live, so that might be like that. But if you're talking about you sitting in a chair, or you're sitting at home dropping lyrics, and I'm sitting at home, I'm gonna win because my engagements is second to none. I'm funny. I'm entertainment. I can hold a crowd. I've been doing this a long time. I know how to pull a trail in the plane in the air. So it's going to be very difficult for you to try and test me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you might be able to test me super chat wise, but lyrics wise, funny wise, keeping the crowd. All them things going to be very difficult, man. I'm going to give you stiff competition. If you like it like that, I don't do the competition. Okay. There you go. So yeah, so like I said, so you have to you have to know exactly what you're doing out here on these YouTube streets to make a YouTube channel successful. There's a lot of people won't make it, don't know what they're doing, or basically won't make it. You could give them all the bloody tricks and trades in the world, and they still just don't, and just still the crowd just doesn't stick to them. You could raid them 1,000,000 times, and the crowd just don't stick to them. But there is a formula for that one person. There's a formula which you have to do. You have to test things, test this, test that, test this, test that. There's something what's going to hit, and then boy, you're going to have a lot of people in your chat. You know what I mean? Or you just got to test things. You got to at least test 5 things. Let me try this. Let me try that. Let me try this. Let me try that. Let me try. And then there's going to be something where the crowd is going to be like, boy, whoa, sure, I really like that. Sometimes it could be like you bringing a girl in a stream in your bedroom, and you and her chop it up in front of a stream with a bottle of whiskey or a bottle of vodka, and then taking shots. It could be just like that, just something like that, and then bang, people engage, people like it, people like your girl. You got a dime piece, you know what I mean? Just something like that. So you got to always try new things, and then find what works for you. And then when you find what works for you, double down on it. You know what I mean? There's nobody should be struggling to not find their way. Everybody should find their way when it comes to these YouTube streets, you know what I mean, and finding something else, you know what I mean, and finding what works for you and what not works for you, you know what I mean. But it's to get the clout and get the cake and get it all together and to hold it, and to hold it, you have to be consistent. You have to turn up at a certain time every day. You have to get your lane. You have to stay in your lane. It's a lot of things to it, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things to these YouTube streets. It's than you can even imagine. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. You got to work hard, and like I said. So if you keep pushing forward, and also, like I said, your history will be your story. Your history will be his story. So stories do very well. Do very well. People love stories. You know what I'm saying? But you got to tell the truth. You got to be honest. Like I said, your critics will say you're lying, but that's the only thing they can do. They can never show you a proof if you're not lying, but they're always going to tell you you're lying. I mean, my stories are you would think it was elaborate, but it's not really elaborate. I mean, it's elaborate to the average person. If I tell you, try Restream, oh, I could try that one. I could try that one. That's a good point. Restream. I just downloaded that Restream. Well, that's one point I could try. If you can do the IRL on that. Okay, okay. Do that workout constantly. You still grow muscles. Yeah. So like I said, so you still you got to put your 100% talent into what you're doing, and it still don't mean you're gonna make it. It still don't mean you're gonna be successful on YouTube. It doesn't. People are gonna warm to you. You know what I'm saying? That same gold gold ink when I first started YouTube, gold was coming at me. There's people in the chat was coming at me when I first, DWP was coming at me at one point. You know what I mean? But then they warm to you, and people realize that you're not so much of a a douchebag. You're not a bad guy. You're just a little bit of an entertainer. I'm just an entertainer. I'm just a fun entertainer. It's not nothing personal. It's not nothing this. It's not so deep. You know what I mean? But not everybody's gonna like you. You're just gonna have to roll with what it gives you. You know what I mean? YouTube Live is prison. Is prison. Yeah, so you're gonna have to roll with what the world gives you, and like I said, if you, but being an entertainer, and listen, so you're understanding that you are an entertainer, and most of the people which are on YouTube, you can do other two things. You could be an educator, you can be an entertainer, you can drop knowledge, you can be showing IRL around in the UK, in around. There's a lot of variables to this YouTube streets. Billy Blue says he's going vegan. I found that funny. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not going to get involved. Big up to Cheap Charlie. Big up to Cheap Charlie. Well, I was thinking you didn't need to unmod because he was becoming a vegan. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. He's doing some positive thing. You don't like vegans? I mean, well, you don't like vegans or anything like that. I saw that you was a bit shady about it. Maybe you was just trolling. I mean, a lot of people do trolling. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a vegan. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I could. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't even know if I could be a vegetarian. I like meat, I like chicken, I like this, but I don't know. I mean, some people can do it. I suppose it is good for your health to cut out all the meat. The meat is not the best thing in the world for you in this world. You know what I mean? Chicken is pumped up with steroids and a lot of meat is all pumped up with things so it's not the worst thing in the world to become a bloody vegans never stop talking about it. It's like politics. I suppose there is a culture around vegans. There is a culture. I think there's a lot of vegans in India. I think there's a lot of vegans in India, vegans and yoga people in India, and they are fanatical. They're very fanatical about about their vegan, their journey, I should say. They're very fanatical about their journey, about everything they eat and how they drink, and it's a lifestyle. That vegan, I don't think it's a bad lifestyle. I think it's a good lifestyle. I think it's a good lifestyle. Anything you can, like I said, a lot of meat is pumped up, a lot of things is pumped up. There's a lot of shit going on out there where we eat, and if you can change up, it's good. Meat is good for you. It depends on what meat it is. The meat what we eat, and a lot of it's got steroids in it. A lot of it's got chemicals. A lot of things in it. It's got a lot of shit in it, man. Sometimes the meat in the Western world can be terrible. They try and manufacture it fast, and it's tough. We don't need meat to survive. No, we don't need meat to survive. We need vegetables to survive. You don't need meat to survive. Vegetables and water. You could live on water and vegetables. You could live on water for bloody a whole month. You know what I mean? Not even eat no food and still survive. You know what I mean? You could eat vegetables all the way through. There's loads of people who eat vegetables and never eat no meat. You know what I mean? And meat is not the best of thing to be eating. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that. Okay. All right, there you go. Get standing on their skills. Just take it easy on them jumps. You're talking about exercise. What part of the game am I missing? When you exercise, it's very good for your body. Your body wants to exercise. When we was growing up, before there was all these modern tech for the world, we had to go and hunt for our food. We had to go and climb trees and all kind of things to go and get our food. It's that we got so lazy. It's why we put on so much weight. Star jumps ain't gonna help. Ain't gonna make you. I've never seen exercise give anybody no health problems. It's not exercising. So doing star jumps is good for you. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be doing that every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be doing some press ups, do something else. That ain't gonna hurt you. You know, exercise ain't gonna hurt you, mate. The only thing that's gonna hurt you is eating bad food and not and not not moving enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what something's gonna hurt you. Okay, you know what I mean? Uh, okay, okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. There you go. There you go. Oh, shoot, I've hit the wrong person. Done that before. There you go. Sorry, copy and paste. Okay. Boss, you are not fit enough to do the jumps. Try and put your living. I'll let you fly, man. You're living in a cuckoo land, man. Yeah, they do star jumps, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. Hard work never kills nobody, bro. Stress what kills you. Hard work's never killed nobody. Stress what kills you. So do the work, man. And stop being lazy. You understand? Do the work. Somebody wants me to do star jumps, I'm doing star jumps. Somebody doing press ups, we're doing press ups. Do the work. Don't run away from the work. You know what I mean? Hard work don't kill you. You gotta work hard out here. And sometimes you better do some cartwheels, some press ups, you gotta do something, mate, to get it going on. Especially when there ain't nothing going on. You gotta juggle up the balls. In this day and age we're living in tough times out here in YouTube streets. It used to be flowing and everything else, but it's tough. So, you gotta work with what God gives you. Right now we're working with the exercise side of the game and we're pumping through, you know what I'm saying? We're pumping through and you know what I mean? I'm gonna do star jumps, sit up, press up, all kind of things. I don't give his nose jumps we're gonna do all kind of things. We're gonna do nose jumps, back jumps, all kind of things, mate, because something's got to juggle up. You can't keep going. You can't keep going because otherwise, you know what I mean. You're gonna go down to crazy stuff. It's all about entertainment and fun, isn't it? It's all about keeping the vibes right, keeping it positive, and keeping great people around you. You know what I mean. If you haven't said anything in the chat before, say something in the chat. The chat's nice and clean because we're doing it subscribers only, so we're cleaning up shop, and we've cleaned up shop a lot. There was last week. There was a lot of undesirables, and we did kind of like what Federal Castro did. He sent it on a boat all the way to bloody to America. All the undesirables and all the unwanted people. We sent them on a boat to some other channel. We offloaded all. Opened the prisons up and Federal Castro. He opened up the prisons of all the undesirables and all the worst of the worst, and sent them on a boat all the way to America. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. You know what I mean? 5 press ups, no farting. I was not farting. Big up gold coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? All right. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, gold. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it. Go and what God gives you, mate. You know what I'm saying? And this is what He's given us. So, I ain't never afraid to work for it. You know what I mean? You gotta work for it. The only thing is we keep moving this chair. Hopefully you don't break the chair. Yeah. It's a bit loud, Dave. It's a bit loud. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it easy. We've got neighbours. Get the exercise in. All right. Let me just move this a little bit because, boy, you're not gonna be able to see shit. You know what I'm saying? Righty ho. All right. 5 press up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. gonna sleep good tonight. I can tell you that. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, boy. I'll tell you that. Big up, God. I appreciate that, man. Keeping the party going, and playing the game. Appreciate that, Gold. 5 soldiers. You gotta get on the gravy train, guy. You gotta get on the gravy train. You know what I'm saying? While the gravy's running, you gotta run with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. There you go. Okay. Count 5, but never did it. Did 5, guys. I did 5. Get out of here, God. I did 5, bro. I showed you when I said to myself, I had no knees. I said no knees. I stopped for a second, no knees. I showed you no knees. I showed you 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was a clear 5. You rewind the tape. You know what I'm saying? Nice sunglasses, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, boy. That was a clear 5, man. Yeah, we're gonna get some bloody clips all over this place on these YouTube streets. Get some clips this week. You know what I mean? But as I said, mate, these are hard times out here, mate. You know what I mean? It's hard times out here. You gotta go to what God gives you. If the gravy train is running, you better start doing press ups, sit ups. I don't give a damn what you gotta do, you gotta do something. Get that cake in. Let's see where we're at. Not bad tonight. What we got? 5 soldiers, 7 super chats. It's more than usual. More than usual. You know what I mean? You don't get on that gravy train, bro. You know what I mean? Oh boy. I mean, excuses sound best to those that's making them up. You know what I mean? You gotta get excuses, mate. You gotta move. When the money's moving, move. Move with the gravy train. Mm. You know? Okay, you know what I mean? Don't cry on the stream, boss. Oh, come on, man. I ain't gotta cry. I told you, man. Hard work don't kill no one, mate. It's only stress what kills you. You know what I mean? Exercise ain't gonna kill no one. Your body's supposed to be exercising. It's supposed to be moving. It wants to move. The reason why you're a fat big guy is because you're not moving enough. You know what I mean? You're sitting there drinking shots every night. You're supposed to be sitting there doing press ups and sit ups and drinking water. You know what I mean? And doing bloody, chugs of water. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do every day. Your body ain't built to be sitting there drinking shots. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. Yeah, so we've been pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Where we at? Sorry. We're in the information center, but we're also in the, there you go. There you go. Where we at now? Our new challenge. You know what I mean? You gotta run with, you gotta roll with what's going on out here. There you go. There you go. That's our new challenge. We're gonna roll with that. You know what I mean? That would bring it in the gravy train at the moment. You know what I mean? Anybody else want 5 press ups, 10 setups, 10 press ups? You know what I mean? Let's get it going on at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. That's my hunger, bro. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry for success. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm hungry for success. If you look at me, you wouldn't have thought I could do. Somebody said to me, "Barry, you can't do 5 press ups." It was Gold what said that. You can't do 5 press ups. I think I've proved you wrong, mate. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man. If you put the carrot dangling in front of me, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? I don't play games. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. There you go. You know what I mean? There you go. I see you there. 10 profit will kill you. At the moment, bruh. So, I don't worry, but it ain't gonna kill me, bruh. Exercise ain't killing nobody, bruv. I do 10 press ups, no problem. 10 press ups, come with it, guys. 10 press ups, come with it. Anybody drop 10 soldiers, come with the 10 press ups, man. Let's go, man. Exercise don't kill nobody, my man. You know what I mean? I said stress what kills you. Is you sitting down stressing yourself over stupid stuff is what kills you. Exercise ain't gonna kill no one, my man. Your body is built to exercise. Your body's built to drink water. Your body's built for these kind of things. What you're supposed to do. That's what your body wants to do. And then it will get into some fit. You get yourself fit. That's what your body's built to do. It's to move. You know what I mean? It's not built to sit down and drink shots all night. It's built to move. And press ups ain't gonna kill nobody. I do 10 press ups, no problem. You know what I'm saying? No problem. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay. You know what I mean? Listen, nobody in the world has ever had a heart attack by doing exercise. That's just impossible. That's never gonna happen, my man. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You have a heart attack by doing not eating the right food, by not exercising enough, by being and then your body food, your body's clogged up. Your body's clogged up, and then that's what it does. It triggers that. So your exercise is never going to do that for you, my man. Never. Exercise is extremely important. What you're supposed to do. It only helps your body, and your body will reward you for that, and you'll get fitter and you get more healthier, and it's very good for you. You know what I mean? There's nowhere in the world you've heard. It's like saying if I go to the gym, I'm going to get sick. It sounds stupid, don't it? If I go to the gym, I'm going to get sick. Come on, you know what I mean? You're not going to get sick. You're not going to hurt you. You're going to be better. You're going to feel good. 81 in the chat in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, you know what I mean? At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, like I said, you know what I mean? Pumping through, you know what I mean? Okay, there you go. Okay. Moving the chair is one press up, now without a doubt. It just makes a little bit of noise, so sometimes that's the only thing about it, because it's a little bit of noise. That might be a little bit of a problem. 87 in the chat where the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. 1,000 plus athletes collapse and die post year, about 2 years. Yeah, but they're not doing it during exercise. Yeah, I mean they do it during exercise, some of them, but the thing is there's problems. There's problems what they have. They're not doing it, they never collapsed and died because of the exercise. If they do an autopsy, they wouldn't say, oh, we died because he was doing exercise. They'll say they had a problem. A lot of them got problems, some of them are not well. Some of them are not this, all kind of different things. Heat stroke, all kind of things. But it's not because of the exercise. All kind of things happen. But it's not nothing to do with no exercise. Exercise ain't going to do nothing for you. You know what I mean? Big up gold. You know what I mean? It's just, as I said, there's underlying things what's going on, why they did that. Not nothing to do with you. No one pinpoint said, oh, he dropped down dead because he did exercise. You know what I mean? That's not heard of, man. That's not heard of. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And I understand that. Yeah, you get hurt because of steroids. That's right. Yeah. Steroids and all kind of stupid stuff. You're doing all kind of stuff. You have health problems and all kind of thing. It's nothing to do with your exercise. The fact that you got, you got health problems. You're doing steroids. Someone take all kind of shit to do that. Push their body to the maximum with different drugs, and it just messes them up, and that's what messes you up. It's not the exercise. You know what I mean? Okay. Up at 4. Adios. Keep it up, boss. Watch the snips in breaks. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, man. Thanks for that, Gold, man. I appreciate that. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you for the super chat. You're MVP tonight. Gold coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Salute, man. That was wonderful. Okay. Of course I would do 100 press-ups for a bucker. Of course I would. 100%. You drop 500 pounds, I'm doing 500 press-ups. 100 press-ups. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Man, you see, my hunger is unexplainable. And that's what you got to be. You got to be hungry in life for success. Nobody ain't going to give you nothing, man. You got to put yourself in a position of power. And you got to have good people around you. You see the way SMS OTG came up with that idea? I didn't think of that idea. SMS OTG came up with the idea. But I wasn't ignorant enough to be ignorant and say, oh, I don't want to do that. I would say, oh, that's a good idea. Bang, I did it. And look, we came true tonight because of it. You understand? Oh, the idea of the press ups as well and the sit ups. I only had the idea of the detox, but she came up with the ideas. That's why you got to have good people around you. I know my wealth. Listen, let me tell you something about me, right? I know my power. I know what I can do for people, and I know my lane. You understand? It's not everything I'm good at. If you tell me to put me in a classroom and said you want me to be the most bloody IQ smartest guy in the game, that's not my bag, my man. So, I'm going to say, look, man, that's not my bag. You know what I mean? And, okay, that's not my bag. So, I'm not going to do that. You're going to outsmart me. You're a pen pusher. But if you're talking about my bag and what I know, my knowledge, my experience, my clout game's off the chain. You understand? My knowledge of Thailand, Pattaya, Walking Street, off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Because I study this game like a Bible. You know what I mean? What's going on down there is untouchable. I can tell you everything about it. Like, I can tell you everything. I was in a chat the other day, and someone was talking about, these people pay millions of prices, millions of pounds a year on the Walking Street makes millions of pounds. And I told them exactly how much it made, how much the clubs cost for rent, everything else off the top of my head, knowledge and experience. So these things that I know, and I'm very streetwise. I'm very streetwise. I'm a very smart person. I'm not a very intelligent person, but I'm very smart, very calculated, and very smart about what I do. Because I think before I move. In chess, there's a thing called think before you move, and I think, and you can outthink your situation, but you've got to have good people around you. You've got to have great people around you, and they mold and they shape you in that kind of way. You know what I mean? If you become the sum of the 5 people that you move around with. So if you move around with bum, 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 guess who's going to be the next bum? You, because that's your circle. Now, if you're moving around with millionaire, 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 you know who's going to be the next millionaire? You. That's just the way it is. They mold and shape the way you are. So, move with good people. I see there's Steve. What about Christian Eric, the footballer heart attack in the World Cup? Yeah, because, the people have that, but there's underlying things behind it. Of course, people, but they never said, okay, this guy was exercising and he had a heart attack. Because of the exercise, he had a heart attack. They never said that, did they? There's underlying things behind it, man. There's underlying things behind it. Okay. 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 You got to be street smarts. I'm street smart, and I'm smart. I'm a smart person. It's just like I said, I know my bag, and I outthink things. You know what I mean? And I'm a hustler, and I'm a hard worker, and I'm dedicated to success. You understand? And that's the way. All the recipes of that can take away somebody who's intelligent and lazy. Because some people are just intelligent and they rely on their intelligence, but they're lazy. They're like, oh man, I'm so smart. You're smartly dumb. You understand? You know what I mean? So, but if you are hardworking, you're smart, and you're dedicated, you can outwin a person which is smart and lazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I win. You know what I'm saying? That's how I win. You know what I mean? I win. I don't win through intelligence. I don't win by telling you, I can spell the best words in the world and spell a few words, and I'm, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, wherever you want to put it. I don't do them things. I work through hard work. Do hard work, number one, through my smartness, intelligent chess moves, and streetwise focusness, and dedicated to win. Tonight was a win. We dedicated. Big up SMSOTG for the idea. We're winning out here. 70 in the chat still. It's a good win tonight. Back from the gym, just seeing you exercise. Good effort, but that's good. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I know you have street smarts, or you are street smart. You're supposed to say, I know you are street smart, boss. You just act stupid. Of course I do. That's how you outsmart your opponent. Because when the worst thing you can ever do in the world is underestimate someone. Because no matter how small or big they are, that person can take you out of the game. They tell you that on the streets. Never underestimate nobody, no matter how small and big they are. The smallest person in the world can take you out of the game, and the biggest person can. The worst thing you could do to try and to beat somebody else is think that guy's stupid or think that guy's dumb. You've already lost the game. You've arrested when he's smart. When he's smart. So sometimes you're gonna play stupid. Of course you play stupid. You play dumb. Yeah, I don't know. But then you're smart. That's what makes you smart. That's why you outsmart your opponent. You know what I mean? You gotta outsmart your opponent sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And win because they think you're stupid. They think, oh, this guy's stupid, and they get outsmarted. You know what I mean? Okay. You know. Okay. Focusness is the word. You got to be focused, bro. You got to be 100% focused on your game plan. 100%. No messing about. Up early, sharp. You ever see me do my live stream? Boom. Put my live stream on. Ready. Let's go. Bang. 1 o'clock. Whatever it is, 2 o'clock, or whatever the time we go live. Evening. 8 o'clock. Bang. Back up again. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Focus, man. Focus. There's all 101 things going on around you. What you can do, you can have women, you can have partying, you can have drinks, you got to have all this thing. But in order for you to be successful, you got to say, F partying, F the women, F the socializing, F everything else, and double down on your focus on what you got to do and what your success is in your lane and what you got to do. And when you do that, and when you do become successful, then you can go back to what you got to do. But once you are grinding, you're grinding. You can't be grinding and you're in the parties every week. You're with these kind of women. You're with this, you're that. You're all over the place. It's like the blessings, like the Father wants you to give you the blessings. But because you're not focused, the blessing goes to someone else. He's trying to give you the blessings. He said, okay, I want to give you these blessings. You know what I mean? But, because you're just going to someone else, you're not focused enough. It's going to someone else because you're not focused enough. He only going to give it to the people which are focused. So if you're focused, then you get the blessings. You got to be in line with that blessing. But you got to work. You got to focus, man. You got to focus. Nobody in this world ain't going to give you one damn shit if you sit down in your room and you don't do nothing. If you turn up on the room, every time you turn up on a live stream, that's not sitting down in your room. That is turning up. Once you press that go live button, that's me at work. That's me at work. You know what I mean? So there you go. Boss, before the weight loss challenge resigned, did you get a physical examination over 50 recommend? I could do that. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. There you go. Okay. 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 Do you do fitness consultation? No, because that's not my bag. I don't do fitness consultation because I don't know about it. I don't really know everything. I'm not like 100% knowledge on fitness. I mean, I'm a fat cunt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about bloody everything about if I had snapped it and I had a six pack, and then people look at me, oh, this guy's got a six pack, man. I need something to knowledge. I don't know. No, the one thing about me, I stay in my lane. I don't go chasing waterfalls. So if you want to tell me about Thailand, no one can test me with knowledge, experience. I can drop lyrics, tell you everything else. I can, tell you, when it comes to Pattaya, I can tell you nook and cranny. That's my bag. You know what I mean? When it comes to, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things, I can tell you. You know what I mean? It comes to YouTube, I think I'm quite high level skilled when it comes to live streaming. I think I can tell you a lot of things and how to build a channel and how to, make yourself successful on YouTube. That's my bag. I just stick to my bag, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm selling my consultations for £250, I'm make sure you're going to be 100. People are coming to drip you up. People are coming to ask you questions and knowledge, and you got to know what you're talking about, bro. Or people are just going to, your critics are already going to say you're lying, but you can't run away from that. You know what I'm saying? How old was I when I last had a six pack? Probably about 10. I don't know. I think you would be great diet consultation. Yeah, man. Yeah. No, but to big up, man. Big up and healthy. Okay. Mm. There you go. You know what I mean? Like I said, my man, copy and paste. I don't waste time with losers, my man. I do not waste time with losers. When my man keeping coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, Brent L coming true from Australia. What did I miss? A whole bunch of stuff. You'll see it on the clip videos. You're definitely gonna get a clip video this week. I mean, you know, this is you was a whole bunch of stuff, man. Like I said, copy and paste. Listen, I don't waste time with losers, my man. When you have success, you've got to be very careful that people will come along and try and knock you off that success, and that's me you losing focus. It's not everybody. Not every time you're gonna win. It's not every battle you're gonna fight. You're gonna win. Let some people win. Let your haters think they win or do what you're doing. That's a very stupid move. You can lose it just like that. Don't concentrate on your haters. Don't go back and forth with your haters. Let the haters be haters. Let the losers be losers, and you win in your game. Keep winning. You understand? So, damn, and that's where the test comes in when you become successful. When you become successful, the world is going to test you to see if your ego is so big that you're going to lose it all. And many people's lost it all because of their ego and stupidity. Stupid people. There's an ignore button, bruv. You press it. You press the ignore button and do that many times. Ignore it. Ignore, and keep focusing on you. You have success. You've been blessed. Why are you focusing on negativity? Why are you focusing on people which are losers? They're losers for a reason because they ain't got no blessings, and they're trying to distract you, and you're going to get distracted. Don't even look that way. There's no even look. Don't even look at them. Don't give. That's what Chocolate Man says. Don't give them no air. You know what I mean? If you want to use his lyrics, don't give them no air or no time play. Keep doing you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's good as shit, man. You keep pumping through. Okay. Well, I'm trying to go. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not doing no package. I'm not doing no package. It is what it is. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Boss, can you run 100 meters in less than 5 minutes? Probably not. With my weight, probably not. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give it a good go if somebody gave me 100 soldiers. That's what I'm saying. That's the hustle in me. I'm going to try everything I can to try and be successful. You got to have some hunger out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard times out here. So I'm trying to do everything you can, you know what I'm saying, to be, to be successful. I'm trying everything you can. I'm trying every challenge. I'm doing kind of thing. I'm juggling up balls, all kind of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got to give it a good go, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have that desired effect. I have that desired effect on people. I have the desired effect of people being obsessed with me. I suppose it's a good thing. It's a good thing because people got to be interested in you. If you're not interested, there's people on YouTube who's got everything and they're traveling the world and they got everything with this YouTube recipe to make YouTube be successful, but they just can't even get bloody 20 people in the chat or 10 people because people are not interested in them. They're not interested. They're just not interested in your stories. They're not interested in what you're going to say. They're just not interested. There's just no interest. There's no interest. So you got to get people interested. People got to be obsessed with what you're going to do. But what you got to do is make sure you channel what you say in a positive way, so that your energy is flowing in a bright way. You know what I mean? So you don't get caught up in the negativity, and try not to. Try your best to not talk about negativity. Talk about everything else, the stars, everything else was going on, everything good was going on in your life. There's so much great things going on in your life. Well, don't talk about the negativity. Don't get bogged down with it. And understand that some people will want to be obsessed with you. I'm a micro influencer. I'm a micro influencer. What am I? I'm a YouTuber. I'm a lyricist. People use my lyrics. People use my style. What do you think? You're an influencer. You know what I mean? What do you expect? Do you expect no one else to say nothing to you? And not use your style, not use your lyrics, and use anything else? Deep down, they want to be you. That's what they do. Deep down in their heart, they want to be you. They really want to be you. They really do. If you really unfold it, they really want to be you, but they can't be you, so they get frustrated with it. You know what I mean? If they could swap places with you tomorrow, as much as you might say, "Why would they want to swap places with your broker?" But you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with money, because this is what I've got. You can't buy it. It's either you got it or you ain't. Because people always got loads of money and got a YouTube channel, but they just can't buy it. That it factor, you can't buy the it factor. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's a blessing. And you got to understand your blessing and understand what position you're in and let it fly. You know what I mean? Let it go, man. Let it go, man. Let them talk. Let people say things. Use the lyrics. Do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? But also keep your eyes on the prize. Don't let them outsmart you. You can play dumb. Don't let them outsmart you. Because people will try and outsmart you and take your position. It's all about taking your position, isn't it? They want to be you so badly they want to take your position. You don't let no one take your position. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. All right, there you go. Okay. 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 Well, it's a great fitness experience I've just seen. Fair play to you doing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're too humble, boss. I am. I'm very humble, man. I'm very humble, man. I tell you why I'm humble. I tell you why I'm humble because this is why I'm humble. I know, I know, the Father's in control, and I know for myself that what I'm saying. Anybody's nobody exempt from the Father. Nobody. You could think you're rich, you're a millionaire, you could do all these things, but when the Father put His hand on you and tell you leave His people alone, trust me, I don't care when you're gonna think things go wrong with you, you lose all your millions all down the drain. You know what I'm saying? I know that. So what I mean, and knowing that and understanding that, what I mean, you have a blessing, and the Father's blessed you in a position of power. You got to be humble, man. You got to be humble. You got to humble yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can't win every battle. You can't win every fight. Let it go. Humble yourself down, and that's how you keep what you got for years to come, 3, 4 years down the line. You know what I mean? You're gonna go and lose it. You can lose it. You can lose your blessing very easy, especially when you're on YouTube. When you're on YouTube, you can lose your blessing. You can lose your life. You know what I mean? And that's what the haters want you to do. They want you to lose. They're trying to distract you from your blessing. You got your blessing, you're looking at your blessing like this, you do it so well, but they're trying to distract you. They're trying to poke you. Come on, turn around, see something, and you turning around. You gotta focus. You gotta press that ignore button and laser focus on your blessing. And do it with no emotion, bro. Zero emotions. So keep it going. Okay. Okay, Barry, get the dime piece that gets the weight off. Okay, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Barry, you know how to do long workout for months, body workout. Well, you got me, bro. You got me. You got me. Pick up Jay Smith coming through the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, one hand wash the other, two hand wash your face. This is inspirational lyrics, my man. When you're in a position of power, when you are the boss of the community, when you are like that, you can use it for destruction or you can use it to help people or to don't go and sell all your belongings. I saw that on Jonathan North's channel. You know what I mean? People are listening. People are influenced. You're not going to the Father's not going to keep blessing you if you use your blessings for destruction and hate. God don't bless mess. You understand? So if you are messy, you're not going to get no blessings. So He can put you in a position of power, but what you do with it and how you act and how humble you are, and it depends on how long you're going to keep it. Because He don't care if you want to lose it. You know what I mean? If you want to walk down the street and start having fights with everybody else and you end up in jail, you want to go up on a live stream and start slapping someone and slap on a live stream and end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? You want to do all kind of stupid stuff, spin on top of your head, cut yourself open, all kind of stupid stuff on a live stream and, destruct yourself. You can do that. You know what I mean? For every level, there's another devil, and he's waiting for you to make a mistake. You understand? And you can keep making that mistake, man. Not me. Your mistake. If you keep making mistakes, soon enough, your mistakes are going to define who you are, and that's going to be a mistake. So you use it. You understand that you do have, you do have a blessing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for that. Okay, you know what I mean? There you go. What's your fitness guru? Always been top of the layer, back and also good. I don't think I'm a fitness guru. It's not my bag. It's not my bag. It's not my bag. I only do what I know. I ain't no fitness guru, bro. you know, you know, I ain't no fitness guru, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, okay. The father ain't help you. I'll put your question up here so you be funny. The father ain't help you. It's all about cash. I got cash. What do you mean you ain't got cash? You didn't see. You not seen the. You're not seen that. You're not seen the. You're not seen the community page. There's not cash. You don't see one man give you £500 and people don't make money on YouTube. You don't see one man give you £300. You don't see another man give you £750. You got cash. You don't see people give you 15,000 the time they've been on YouTube. Another man give you 9,000. You ain't got cash. Of course you got cash. You understand what you do with the cash? It's up to you. If you got bills, you got bills. You pay your bills, man. Well, you got cash. You don't see you make money every month. Count your small blessings, my man. Count your blessings. It's cash, bro. I'm saying your man give you 400 soldiers. That's cash. Well, you got cash. He's giving you cash. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're looking to be a millionaire. Well, if you want to be a millionaire and you want to be a millionaire off YouTube, well, you can do. And the way to do it is not to sit in here and be a millionaire. Go and find a sponsor. That sponsor. These people will get sponsored for $100,000 a month, $100,000 a month. Sorry, my mistake. $100,000 a month. People get sponsored on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go and find it. Go and launch. Go and search for it. Save the money when you make it and save it. And if you want to be a millionaire, you work for it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you, it's blessings. Blessings are run like faith. 100% boss, there's a few devils in the block words. Okay? You are influencing me to work hard and smarter so I don't end up like you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey because I can use your negativity and twist it around to my advantage. And I would say I'm on a journey, and I wanted to show you the journey from zero to success. So I show you to zero, and like I said, I never sit here and say I'm the richest person in the world. And if you don't want to be like me, well, at the end of the day, you shouldn't use my lyrics though. And I saw you made my lyrics though. Until that once I've seen you use my lyrics many times on the live stream. So if you don't want to be me, secretly there's something going on. Why would you use somebody's lyrics if you don't want to speak to them? You don't like them. Deep down, you want to be me because you use my lyrics. Anybody who uses my lyrics on YouTube streets want to be me. You definitely want to be the boss, but you just use because you wouldn't use the lyrics. If you thought I was stupid, I was dumb, you would say I'm not using them lyrics. Why am I using them lyrics? That comes from that fool. You know what I'm saying? But you use the lyrics, so you want to be me, man. I'm on fire tonight. I'm on fire tonight. I'm not going for much more than 3 hours, though, guys, but I'm on fire tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm pumping through tonight. You know what I mean? I'm on fire. You know what I mean? I'm on fire. Are we live? My dude's big up. He's got his Kicks TV's boots on the ground in Thailand. And this guy opens up a lot of bottles and he goes balling hard in Thailand. He does a good job. His boots on the ground. Big up Kicks TV coming true at the Club for this YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yes, sir. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, like I said, I'm on fire tonight. When I get on fire, you better watch out. I'm on fire. You know what I mean? No one ain't testing me when I'm on fire. I'm on fire tonight. And the last thing I'll say to you, internet, and once you say you don't want to be like me, but you subscribe to my channel because you have to subscribe to make a comment. So you don't want to be like me so much, but you subscribe to the channel. You secretly want to be me, man. You use the lyrics. You subscribe to the channel. You come in the chat. You're secretly deep down in your heart. You want to be me. You understand? But what you got to understand is that no one can be me. The only thing you can do is be you. So concentrate on you. Concentrate on yourself. Stop trying to be someone else. Stop trying to take their lane. Stop trying to use their feet. Stop trying to just do you. Be you, because you are original and you are great. And everybody in this world is gifted. Everybody has a gift. It's what you do with that gift is what's important. Are you in line with your gift? That's another thing. Are you in line with your gift? That's what's important. Every single person in this chat, if you're real or if you're in this world, has got a gift. But you have to get in line with your gift. And when you get in line with your gift, hey, you'll see success like there ain't no tomorrow. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Party was busy tonight. Legends night out. Oh, wicked man, wicked man. Pattaya will never die, man, never die. It's in people's heart. People love it, man. And it's low season, and we're still doing good in May. So big up Pattaya, man. You can't touch that place, man. Yeah, it's a wonderful place. If you're a single man and you want to enjoy your life, get down to Pattaya, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Without a doubt, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. Boss, you thought of a non-alcoholic beer drink for the stream. Not bad idea. Not bad idea. Not bad idea. Not a bad idea. At the moment we're on the water, but that's not a bad idea. Because it's not a bad idea. All that is not a bad idea. You know what I mean? Not a bad idea. Still don't think it's gonna be good for you. At the moment we're not doing nothing. Jay Smith's VPN is broken, but we're working on it. You know what I'm saying? So that might be something in the future, so we can get Jay Smith's VPN working again. You know what I'm saying? Dear. We out here. You know, me and Kicks met the boss. Me and Kicks have met the boss. Yeah, there you go. We're out on these YouTube streets. Question, honestly, what do you think of the father thinks about what's going on in Pattaya? Well, you know, it's Sin City, isn't it? That's all it is. So there you go. There you go. You know what I mean? There you go. Jay Smith's in the building. Yeah, we out here on these YouTube streets, pumping through. You know what I mean? And we're still here. There you go. Ginger tea, guys. Ginger tea. Ginger with lemon and tea. Mm. You know, lemon and tea. Okay. Yeah, it's slowly but surely coming back, man. And during the C19, a lot of people was telling me that Pattaya's dead. It's never gonna come back. I said, that place don't die, man. That place has got some recipe to win, and it's gonna come back. So it's coming back slowly but surely. 68 in the chat. If you are in the background and you haven't said anything, say something in the chat. Let's get some new faces in the chat. We've cleaned up the chat a lot, and it's subscribers only. And I'd like to see some new faces since I've cleaned up the chat. Or if you do want to get involved with a super chat question, or do some press ups for £5, set ups for £10. Let's get involved with the super chat side of the game. Okay. There you go. Too much foolishness, mate. Too much foolishness, Nick. No. We love Pattaya, man. We love everything about Pattaya, Thailand. You know what I mean? Too much foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Too much foolishness. Thailand's a wonderful country, man. Amazing country. With a lot going on. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, it's an amazing country. So you can't take that away from that, man. You know what I mean? And one day we are gonna be there, and we are gonna be there, and we are gonna enjoy the fruits of that place, man. No doubt. So you just gotta be patient. In life, you gotta be patient, guys. You gotta wait your turn. You can't always expect it to be your turn. I've had my turn many times. I've had many terms. You know what I'm saying? So wait your turn. Everybody has their time to shine. You know what I mean? Especially, but you got to be careful of the mistakes you make. You know what I mean? And you got to understand. You got to understand. The Father will put you through all these things to make it feel hard for you because you messed up. You had a misspent youth, and you spent all your money on foolishness. But next time around, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I worked so hard to get back in this position. I worked night and day. I was on the internet. I was doing this and doing that, speaking to people I didn't know." And then you're gonna look back and say, "I don't want to lose it." People don't lose things when they have to work so hard for it. They, they hold on to it. You know, what I mean? Every penny counts. But when it comes easy, it's just like you just like, oh man, it just came easy. You know what I mean? You lose it. Easy come, easy go. But when you have to work hard for it, and when you put yourself in that position night and day, you're gonna remember. I'm gonna remember these days. I want to look back and say, I remember the days when I was sitting on the internet and I was at home, and boy, I was gathering up them pennies, man, and I was trying my best, man. You know what I mean? I was giving it hook by the crook. Life is gonna be took. You know what I mean? And it was tough, man. You know what I mean? It was tough. So it was like I said to myself, boy, I gotta. But that's what you gotta go through. You gotta go through that, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause he's testing you to see how you are, to see if you're ready for that success. It's like carrying a black bag. Yeah, you see, these guys dox in a dress. It's not good to dox a dress. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, that kind of person would do that. That kind of person would do that. I suppose they would do that. That's not surprising to me. To start doxing someone else's address, that's not very good. You know, but there you go. We won't get distracted by your because that's what I'm saying. Look, guys, when we're focusing like this, you get people who's going to poke you to try and distract you because they see that you're focused. They want you to look to them. They want you to give them that airplay. Don't give them no air. Don't give them no focus. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on your game plan. Focus on what you're doing and smile. You know what I'm saying? Because you're winning. If you wasn't winning, no one would bother with you. You know what I mean? So you got to focus. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But you got to spread love, not hate. Okay. Give me a spanner, boss. I'll clean up. There's no time to clean. It's clean. It's clean, brother. It's clean. We put on subscribers only. We put a couple of the riffraff in the bin. It's clean, my man. It's clean. Everybody's in the background. You see, all the riffraffs are at the background on the sideline. You got a football match, and they're on the sideline watching and waiting. 67 in the chat. You know what I mean? They're in the sideline. They're not allowed in. You know what I mean? So we're clean. That's why I said new guys can come in. And when you're clean like this is when you get super chats and you get more people who get or feel comfortable with you being in the chat. So we're clean, brother. We're clean. We got some great mods as well. You know what I mean? We got all the guys, the mods in the chat. And they feel more homely when it's like this. It's more homely. They feel like it's their home. This is our home. This is our camp. You know what I mean? We don't get overrun by all kind of undesirables. Go stick them in the bloody, stick them on the boat and send them like the Federal Orchestra did. Stick them on the boat and uplock the whole bloody ban list and the whole bloody prison and stick them on a boat and send them over to another channel. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy all the undesirables. I'll keep what I got. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It's kind of funny, but there you go. You know what I mean? There you go. When you go between, yeah. So like I said, that's the way it is, man. So we're clean, man. We're clean over here, and it feels good, man. You know what I mean? We're just gonna grow and grow and grow and grow and grow bigger and better and more successful. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. You know what I mean? And we're not in no competition. We don't grow. We're not in no competition with no one. We're not hating on no one. We're just spreading love. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to win at the end of the day is love. Hate going to lose. Winners, hate going to lose and love's going to win. You got to spread love, but also you got to separate yourself away from the negativity and the drama because that doesn't sell. The drama does sell, but you know what I mean. It can overrun you. You got to focus on your blessings, man. Focus on your blessings. Everybody in this world has got a gift. You got a gift right now. Are you in line with your gift? That's the question. Or are you going against your gift? You know what I mean? Everybody's got a gift. This is motivational speech at the Club Fillers YouTube channel. 61 in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Kicks TV's in the building. Jay Smith's in the building. So it's all going. Everybody's just chatting as normal. And yeah, it's all good. So it's flowing. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy. So some people thought I wasn't going to get no super chats tonight because I didn't take no shots. Well, we're proving that we can do it without shots. Without shots. Shots is not the beginning and the end of all of our YouTube career. You know what I mean? It was good doing the shots. It was good doing the shots. I was seeing things. It was good doing the shots, but sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta put in your mind that you're unstoppable, man. And you gotta wake up in the morning and say, I'm unstoppable. There ain't nothing gonna stop my shine. I'm gonna win every day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna win no matter what happens. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta important to keep the right people around you. You know what I mean? It's important. It's extremely important. You know what I mean? To keep the right people around you. Stay focused. You know? Yeah, stay focused on your goals, your ambitions, and what you're gonna do. Yeah, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay. We out here. Yes, sir. Our ginger drink is finished. Our water is here. You know what I mean? And we are here. We got some water. Yeah, keep up with the water. Keep up with the detox. Yeah, I'll probably be waking up in the middle of the night going to the toilet. Problem you have when you drink too late. That's all good. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, the thing about me, right? I don't really concentrate on another man. I don't really concentrate on another man. You know what I mean? I concentrate on me. You understand? I don't go around concentrating on another man. And, you know what I mean? And doing all these things because another man. I think that's just not manly enough for you to do that. You know what I mean? I think that's really a flaw of your life. If you've got to sit down and talk about another man, try and tear down another man, trying to do this to another man, I think that's a flaw in your life. I think you're a bit of a sad person. I think you need to sort your life out. You know what I mean? Focus on you. Stop focusing on another man. If you're living your life like that and you're focusing on trying to tear down someone and you're trying to focus on another man, you live a sad life. You don't have a life. Get a life. Focus on you. Go to the gym. Focus on your win. Focus on your thing. Don't focus on another man. You know what I mean? Because that's a bit of like I said, you're not in control of another man's life. He's in control of his life. You know what I'm saying? So don't concentrate on another man. Just focus on you and what you're gonna do and your blessings and your thing. You know what I mean? Because you sound like a very weak man if you're focusing on another man. You know, you sound like you're not in line with your blessings. So you're gonna sit down and focus on someone else's life. Focus on your life. Focus on what you're gonna do. You got something to do. You haven't got that six pack. You haven't got that million in the bank. You haven't got that Ferrari outside. So focus on you. Stop focusing on someone else. Don't focus on another man. Don't talk about another man. Talk about yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's your car. That's your win. That's your truck you're driving. Concentrate on you. You understand? And if you are focusing on another man, you got some problems. You need to go and see the doctor. You got health problems, mental health problems, because you're focusing on another man. You know what I mean? That's his life. That's his win. That's his game. That's his thing. What he's gonna do. You cannot stop that man. The only person who can stop that man is the Father. So you're not in control. So you can do it for 3, 4 years. You can do it for the next 5 years. You're not going to stop that person. The only person who can stop him is himself or the Father. So, boy, you don't concentrate on someone else. Concentrate on you. Concentrate on you. Concentrate on everything what you got to do. You got a lot more to do. You're still here for a reason. You know what I mean? There you go. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. So like I said, so just focus on you and keep focused, Club Fillers channel. There you go. Okay. I've never mentioned that name already. I've not mentioned that name already. So there you go. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Six. I've never mentioned that. I only mentioned a man talking about another man. I don't mention no names. There you go. Okay, there you go. Boss, a great image tonight. Yeah, without a doubt, man. As I said, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, yeah, I change it up a little bit, innit? Switch it up. Do something different. Change it up, juggle up the balls, you know what I'm saying? Switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Do something different, you know what I mean? Keep focused, you know what I'm saying? And do what you got to do, you know what I mean? There's so much to do. There's so much to do. Get a great image, smell good, look good, be the best version of yourself. Get some bloody Gucci aftershave, spray it. Gucci aftershave. You got Versace aftershave. You got Boss aftershave. You got bloody Jean Paul Gaultier. Spray it, look good, smell good, be the best version of yourself. Concentrate on you. You got so much to do. You're still here, you're still alive. Focus on you. You're here for a reason. If the Father ain't done with you yet, that's why you're still here. You're here for some reason. I don't know why some people are here, but they're still here. You're still here, so focus on you, man. Focus on your win. Focus on your game plan. Focus on your mold and shape your career the way you want to do it in your life. Gucci, spray it, smell good, look good, be the best version of yourself. Have a shave, have a clean up. Win in life. That's how you win in life every single day. Non-stop. Pump it through. There you go. You know what I mean? There you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? There you go. It's all good. Look, everybody got to do what they got to do to survive, man. I don't make the rules up and I don't break them. You know what I mean? When I go to Thailand, I go Asia, I go here, I go America, they got to do what they got to do to survive. I don't go around trying to change the world. You know what I'm saying? I only change my world. You know what I mean? I only focus on my world. I don't go around and start changing the world and saying, man, this, that, and man, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You understand? So keep pushing through. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Keep pushing through. I won't be doing 3 streams tomorrow, unfortunately. I'll do 2 streams, but I won't be doing 3 streams. Yeah, I got to keep my time. Boss is a true entertainment masterpiece. I mean, we carried the crowd, 70 people, for the last 3 hours. 3 hours of live streaming and keeping 70 people in the chat. How does that take skill? Master. I'm saying you got to know what you're doing. That's what I said. If you want to come and try and test the boss, if you really want to come and compete with the boss, I feel sorry for you. Go stay in your lane. Stop trying to compete with me because I'm second to none. You understand? My interaction skills are second to none. My lyrics are second to none. That's why I'm going to use it. My influence, my drive, my focus. Everything is second to none. You're not going to test the boss. Go and stay in your lane. Enjoy find the lane. Find your focus. Find your thing. Yeah, otherwise you can sit down there and waste your time. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been doing this for years, bro. I've been focused for years. So do your thing. You know, there you go. Okay, 100%, man. 100%, 100%, man. 100%. It's a marathon, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a sprint because if it was a sprint, people ran over here many times and said, "Oh, your donors are going away. You got no donations. You got no," and then they want you to close your stream and finish because you're having a sprint. You understand? It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. YouTube is a 7 year game. It's 8 year game. A 10 year game. It's a long game. People have been 12 years on YouTube. You know, YouTube started 2005. People started in 2005. You know what I'm saying? So it's a long game. So stick for the long game, and stop focusing on the money. Only on the money. Focus on content. Focus on bringing. So what you bring. What do you bring to the table? What do you bring as value to the table to people around who's going to come back tomorrow, the next day, and the other day? What value do you bring? That's what you got to ask yourself. You know what I mean? And don't worry about the money. The money will always come. You'll always make money. You can do call to action. I do call to action. I say, look, man, hit that super chat button. Let's go. Let's get something going on. You know, that's call to action. That's just rules of YouTube. Call to action. You understand? But the point is this. You know what I mean? You gotta do the work. A lot of people want to run away from the work and manufacture a win. You can only manufacture it at so much. You got to do the work. Do the work. Find your lane. Find what works for you. Double down on it. Get your good crowd of people around you and win, man. And folk, win, man, win. Yeah, man. Win, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you a winner because you don't give a damn about nobody else. You just focus on you and your win and you're dedicated. You're focused. Ain't nobody gonna touch you with that. You're unstoppable. You got to put that in your mind. I'm unstoppable. I'm untouchable. I'm unstoppable. You are unstoppable. You are unfocused. If you focus on what you're doing, stop focusing on in people and other things. Focus on you. That's that person's blessing. Everybody has a blessing, and that's that person's blessing. You can't take away that person's blessings, unfortunately, because it wasn't given to you. You can't take away something that's not given to you. I mean, it wasn't given. It wasn't meant for you. You know what I mean? So if it's not meant for you, you can't take it away from that person. So focus on you. Focus. Everybody has a gift. Use that gift. Get in line with your gift. And focus. You never run out of words. 100%. Never will do. Because I never will do. 100%. What do you think I am? What do you think I am? I'm a promoter. I'm an influencer. I'm a motivator. I'm a lyricist. I'm going to get in your brain. You understand? I'm an entertainer. You understand? I'm funny. You understand? I'm a live streamer. I'm a promoter. What do? You have lyrics, you have words, you have things. You get on the brain and the lyrics of everybody's lips, and then you win. That's why I told my head of marketing the other day when he was coming at me for about a long time, and I called him the head of marketing. And he stopped doing it. When a person's going around all the YouTube streets and saying club fillers, I don't care if it's good or bad, you're promoting club fillers. There's going to be someone who's going to. I said to him, "You're the reason why I have 80 people in the chat, and I sit in Boston because you promote me so hard." You know what I mean? There is no bad publicity. There's only publicity when you are nobody. There's no such thing as bad publicity. If you're a nobody, there's no such thing as bad publicity. There's only publicity. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's many people who's not going to know who I am. They're not going to know who the hell Club Fillers is. But every time you get on their brain and you keep saying Club Fillers, curiosity killed the cat. And they're going to come and they're going to say, oh, that's not a bad thing. I never knew about Club Fillers. But boy, you promoted me so hard that, boy, you know what I mean? And now I'm hooked. Because I'm going to get you hooked. Because I'm going to get in your brain. I'm going to drop lyrics. And I'm going to drop, style. So there you go. This is about winning. Looks like. This is what winning looks like. Of course it does. Of course it does. 100%. 100%. 100%. Materialistic things doesn't make you win. Big super chats don't make you win. That's not a win. Super chats, that's like saying you got a cake and you put the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake is the super chats. The cars, the jewelry, and everything else, and everything, and all the things, that's just the icing on the cake. That's not the win. The win is your cake, is what you are bringing to the table and the people which you're around. And that's what is the blessings, is the people you're around, what you bring to the table, how your soul is, what you have, you're influencing out there, how you're keeping people, how much people are on your mind, and what you're doing with your blessings. That's what makes you blessed up. You understand? And you have good and great and amazing people around you. You know what I mean? That's the blessing. All the other things are just perks and antics. All them super chats are perks and antics. All the cars and jewelry and all that, they're just perks and antics. What about you? Money doesn't make the man. It doesn't make you a man. You know, it's your you. You know, you're not a better man because you got money. There's a lot of people who's got no money and they're a much better person than their person who's got money. You know what I'm saying? So money don't make you who you are. You know, having pinkies left, right, center is all wonderful. Having a nice Bentley, having a nice car, having a Ferrari is wonderful. But that's not your win. Your win is what you can bring to the table and what you are, who you are influencing with your blessings. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I see you there, Michael, going through. I see you there, Michael. Big up. You know what I mean? Good up. You know what I mean? You know, there you go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. The money and the fame is the perks and the antics of what you are about. Because you're not, you don't get the money and fame first. You build character, you build what you are, you build what you want, and then what comes on top is the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake is the money. The icing on the cake is the fame. The icing on the cake is the super chat. The icing on the cake that's the icing on the cake. But that's not your win. So you can't just go straight to the icing without building your cake. You know what I mean? Because what's going to happen is that you're going to have a cake, which is not nice, and you're going to have a nice icing on the cake, and people are going to buy into it. Like, oh, this is a beautiful cake. Look at all the super chats. Look at all the pinkies and everything else. Bite into the cake. Man, that looks so nice, but man, that was a horrible cake. Oh man, that cake is horrible. And how did they say it's horrible? Because you're not bringing enough things to the table. You know what I mean? Oh man, the pinkies look good and everything else, but you're not bringing enough. What you bringing to the table? What are you bringing in this world? Who are you changing? Who are you influencing? What are you doing? What's your focus? What are you about? Concentrate on that. You know what I mean? If you just concentrate on the ice, then, well, as I said, they're just perks and antics will come along with the blessing. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 All right, there you go. Okay. 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 I don't know about politics. I don't do politics, Louis. I don't do politics, mate. So you're telling me about politics. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I mean? I don't do politics. Politics, race, and religion. I don't do on my channel. I'm not really interested because you're going to upset someone or someone's going to say something and everybody's got an opinion and people are going to get pissed off and leave. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't do them things. I concentrate on my win, and my win is Thailand. My win is single man side again. Men, making men be a man. Stand up man. Telling man what it is. You know what I mean? And that's me. That's my gift. That's my line. So I'm in line with my gift. Single man side again. Thailand, Asia, enjoying life. You know what I mean? Leave the other things to other people to do what they're doing. That's not my gift. That's not my get down. That's not my style. So I only do what I gotta do. So I'll keep that off my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? You start talking about race, people get upset. Everybody's got an opinion. People get upset, people get offended, and then they run. You know what I mean? You trigger the chat. It's called triggering the chat. So keep it off the chat. I don't give a damn if you're a black man, white man, Chinese, coolie, black man. I don't give a damn as long as you're a man. I don't give a damn what color you are. White, black, Chinese, coolie, Indian. It doesn't matter. As long as you're a stand-up man, I could sit down and talk to you and have a conversation and look you in your eye and say, look, man, this is what I stand for. What do you stand for? Let me see. You understand? And I could also mold and shape you and influence you to be a better man. And do change your ways, man. Some people need to change their ways, man. Some people need to change their ways and focus on what they're gonna do on your win. And I can do that. That's the gift what I have inside of me. Change up your ways, man. Be an influencer. Do better. Get in line. There you go. Yeah, someone says you drink far too much water. That's funny. I don't think you can. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Drinking too much water. Our water's nearly finished now. Uh, yes, sir. All right, guys. So, guys, every good thing has to come to an end. I did 2 live streams today. We got some good super chats there. You know what I'm saying? We got some super chats there. We got some super chats there. We got some super chats here. We got some super chats there. The man like Stinky Pinky. We got some more super chats there. We got some super chats there. Gold was the MVP tonight. We got some super chats there. All right. Spreading some love. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. We got some super chats there. So there you go. We spread some love. I'm gonna I'm gonna get out here in the next 5 minutes, guys. I'm not gonna do over 3 hours. I have done my time. I think it was an explosive live stream tonight, with a lot of influence and a lot of talk and a lot of exercise and things like that. And I think I delivered the best I can deliver. I think I've done my best I can do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow is another day. I've got to sleep, wake up, and I've got another stream tomorrow. Check out for the stream tomorrow and the evening. So I've got another stream tomorrow, and we're gonna keep pushing through. You know what I mean? Like I said, big up all the guys in the chat who had who came in the chat, and the guys who didn't speak much. Say something more in the chat. Let's get some new faces in the chat. You know what I mean? Let's get something going on. You know what I mean? Let's pump it through. Ross, I see you there. Jay Smith, is he out? Is he out? Let's see. Perfect stream. Thanks for that. Let's see what he says. Wonderful, man. Without a doubt. You know what I mean? No doubt. I don't see Jay Smith. Okay, yeah, so wonderful. I think we had a good stream tonight. I think we had a good stream. I think I was motivated. I think I was, we pumped it through, and we kept focus as much as we can. There you go. We at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we've been pumped it through to the best we can do. You know what I mean? Good stream, boss. Enjoyed it. Thanks for that, man. It's nice when you lot do say that. It's nice when you do say you enjoyed the stream. That makes me feel like I worked for 3 hours of my life, but at least it was worth it. You understand? That just means a hell of a lot when somebody says, you know what, B, I enjoyed the stream, man. It was good. You know what I mean? You pumped it through. You know what I mean? It doesn't take anything to say that. It doesn't take anything. Positivity gets your name up on there. You know what I mean? That's positiveness. You understand? That's what it does for you. Keep positive. Keep sharp. Keep it going. The Barrett Boss, Boss the best. Big up, man. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I'm drinking water instead of shots, bro. So we've cut the shots out. No drinking, no alcohol, and we are going to be drinking the water now. Our water's nearly finished, so there you go. You know what I mean? It's the new path we're on, new day. I hope we can just keep up going. Big up all the super chatters who came down today and super chatted this out. Big up all the guys who came down and made comments in the comment section, because when you make comments, you keep the chat flowing, and that is part of the YouTube streets. YouTube is a lot to do with the comment section. People come down just for the chat. You know what I mean? So the guys who make chats keep pumping through. We're on, we're pumping through. We're doing our thing. Don't forget to check check the schedule for the daytime streams. They get interesting. They get fun. So let's keep the daytime streams going. I kept the thing going for 3 hours. I did my part today. I'm going to get some rest. We got to keep going. That's the way it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? We got to keep going. Okay, we got to keep going, man. This is the race is not for the swift. It's for those who can endure it. So It was good. It was great. What about trying expensive water, fancy bottles? It's something to think about. It's something to think about. Evian or some other name. Not a bad idea. Okay, there you go. Not a bad idea. Positive stream, boss. Thanks. We're gonna leave it just like that. You said positive stream. Larry the boss is signing off. We out of here.